This is the Bible of the electrogenic cell. It's not just the best book ever written on the subject, it's the only book ever written on this subject. Brought to you by supporters of Christ. All right, man. Victory lap time. And my victory lap is not working right now. Yo, my victory lap is not working right now. Hold on, man. I thought this was going to work. I thought once I loaded up the videos that I could go into YouTube and then just click on bam, and all of the videos will become live. And clearly that's not what's happening. All right, so as we wait for people to come in, I'm going to handle these videos one by one and start playing some music. Okay. Now, don't be, okay, here we go. Here we go. Give me a second. Give me a second. Boop, boop. All right, let's get that up. All right, now listen, this is the only video that I did this with, and it takes a lot of time, so I cannot do this with all the songs, but this is the main song, and I played this first, and they messed up my audio, so nobody got to hear it. But we created a whole new playlist of music that goes along with the books. And the music is to help you learn the information that's in the books. Now, the only thing that was in the debate that's in the playlist is the first song that I'm getting ready to play right now. The rest of those songs was just songs to troll Unc. Well, actually, the Inky is the GOAT song will probably be in the playlist. But other than that, those other songs was just to troll Unc. So those won't be in the playlist.
Like a thought in disguise. The scarab spins truth where the cosmos collide. Energy whispers, it never says goodbye. The Beatles crawl, the Beatles rise. A wave becomes a particle, the sphere holds the flame. Disorder bursts the chaos, yet the chaos rise. My name.
Let's go! We here. Time to make magic, baby.
Rolling through the sand like a thought in disguise. The scarab spins truth where the cosmos collide. Energy whispers, it never says goodbye. The Beatles crawl, the Beatles rise. A wave becomes a particle, the sphere holds the flame. Disorder bursts the chaos, yet the chaos rise. My name. Beatles, Beatles. Over and over, spinning the world in the grip of their shoulders. so perfect, it hums from within. The void sings softly, entropy takes a bow. In the shadow of silence, the scarab knows how. The second law is dancing, feeding life through decay. The third law holds the promise that the stillness will stay.
Told y'all we was having a. I told y'all we was having a celebration. We was having a celebration. A celebration comes with music, and we got a wide variety. So here's where we at with the music, right? And Tyrese is a music guy. Tyrese is in the chat. He's a music guy. The music industry has took a slump, right? Has taken a slump. You know, Drake and Kendrick, they kind of blaming it on the Drake and Kendrick, but the reality is the music industry was already in a slump before the Drake and Kendrick beef, which is the reason I believe UMG created that whole thing to try to reinvigorate it, but it wound up making the industry worse. So the beauty, though, is that for years, people have been asking me, like, how do I cheat? Like, and the way that I cheat has been like, I'll put stuff on beats and listen to it. So when I can't study and like read, I will have it playing in the background. So even while I'm not learning, I'm learning. Like I might be doing something else, washing dishes, cutting the grass, driving somewhere, standing in the supermarket online, and I got like me reading material. So I thought those two things could come together and we could just have a bunch of different types of music that goes over the information in the books. So even though it's good to listen to, and we got a different, like a wide variety, some of it is more pop, some of it is more rock, we got a lot of drill music and different, but all of it collectively is based on these main 5 books. Now, I don't know, but people may not have realized that the Black's Anatomy, all of these debate books, quote unquote evolution books, they're not as much evolution as people think, right? I just said that, so that Unc could do exactly what he did. What Unc did was he saw me promote this book, ran and got it, and then he started doing videos on the information in it. So 2 days after he ordered from Amazon, which he said he was going to do on Sinetta's page, he does a video on Kepler. Then 2 days after that, he reads a little bit more and he does a video on did Africans separate spirituality and science. He couldn't understand anything in the book to actually debunk it the right way. So he just tried to create topics and narratives that would help him win the debate, which still didn't work because he didn't get the popular vote. Right? So, but we got a bunch of different songs that will help with the info. So let's go to this joint right here.
Yeah.
Doctor with a scalpel, no soap in his hands. Cutting through a chest like the rivers through sand. DNA a riddle, they scribble, no plan. Nutrition on the table, now they feeding us scams. Melanin in the light, they ain't study the glow. Bloodlines crooked, they just follow the dough. Crab cycle skip, just a profit to show. America the patient, but the system the foe. Before the code broke, before the world knew. Sick ones pay the price, that's how they grew. Doctors in the dark, didn't have a clue. Now the sick ones pay, what the rich just true. Tuition high, knowledge low, playing roulette. Spin the wheel of life, patient drowning in debt. Water dirty, minds stuff for what they don't get. It's so the cure, then let the sentence be set. DNA double helix twisted like the truth. Crab cycle in the dust, a fossil of the youth. Melanin the mystery ignored in the booth. They preach health, but the roots lack proof. Before the code broke, before the world knew. Sick ones pay the price, that's how they grew. Doctors in the dark, didn't have a clue. Now the sick ones pay, what the rich just true. Block profit, he's teaching the essence. 158, knowledge the weapon. Quantum chemistry, protons in session. Molecular machines, God's own invention. Structure water dripping, clarity lens. H2O whispers where the lesson began. Dr. Inky said flow like the stream. Electrons dance in a quantum dream. H2O is my molecules in the gleam. Structure type pristine. Energy unseen. H2O is my drip eternal supreme. Holistic preacher, no pulpit, just proof. Teaching the youth every atom's the truth. Proton. Block profit, he's teaching the essence. 158, knowledge the weapon. Quantum chemistry, protons in session. Molecular machines, God's own invention. Structure water dripping, clarity lens. H2O whispers where the lesson began. Dr. Inky said flow like the stream. Electrons dance in a quantum dream. H2O is my molecules in the gleam. Structure type pristine. Energy unseen. H2O is my drip eternal supreme. Holistic preacher, no pulpit, just proof. Teaching the youth every atom's the truth. Protons spinning their infinite loop. Electrons hum, they connect the roots. Bronx to Toronto, the knowledge it grew. Healing the world with that structure blue. Like ions, the vibes electric. His words molecular, they intersected. Alchemy flows, no deception detected. Quantum flow, every lesson perfected. H2O is my molecules in the gleam. Structure tight, pristine. Energy unseen. H2O is my drip eternal supreme. Scarlet bills, redder than a devil's grin. They tax your soul, but they don't heal the skin. Chasing green, the system's lost its pulse. Hearts electrical, but they skip results. Irreducible complexity, fumble that. DNA spirals, but they crumble fast. Bread alive, they sell it by the gram. Turn lungs into a market.
like a Ponzi scam. Inspiration spirit, they don't feel the light. Inspiration spirit, can't charge that price. Breath of life is life, but they cut the spark. If you guys been in the dark, inspiration spirit, they can't understand. Breath of life, anything something you can bring. Pigment system, they misread the code. Treat melanin like a malfunction mode. Every use a miracle, every tone divine. But they dissect it, draw the profit line. The heart's rhythm, electric symphony. You see the current, miss infinity. My body's temple, but they playing free. Selling salvation at a price that's be. Inspiration spirit, they don't feel the light. Inspiration spirit, can't charge that price. Breathe of life is out in life, but they cut the spot. If you guys been in the dark, inspiration spirit, they can't understand. Breath of others' eyes, breath of life, ain't something you can bring. Oxygen tight, every breath a feed. Life's lesson, ain't meant for monopoly. They forget the spark that keeps us whole. Profit-driven carry roads of soul. No cure in their pills for the broken trust. No balm for the system that turns hearts to dust. Inspiration spirit, they don't feel the light. Inspiration spirit, can't charge that price. Breath of life is life, but they cut the spot. If you guys been in the dark, inspiration spirit, they can't understand. Riddles life, breath of life, ain't something you can bring. Dada Inky spitting science, straight from the block. 158, where the wisdom unlocks. Melanin anabolic is the spark in the veins. Electricity coursing, no torch to the flames. Fat don't burn, nah, it's power refined. Sugar's a circuit, energy design. Holy water from aqua genesis, flowing through the body, limitless premises. Holy water from aqua genesis, turning every cell to light. It's effortless. Bronze, prophet, holistic preacher on deck. Blueprints of the cosmos etched in the neck. Talking melanin mechanics, cosmic kinetics. Every thought electric, the body magnetic. Cells vibing high, it's a sacred groove. Fat fuels the rhythm, sugar makes it move. Ancient truths in a modern lens. Power surging where the cosmos bends. Holy water from aqua genesis, flowing through the body, limitless premises. Holy water from aqua genesis, turning every cell to life. It's effortless. Bronx born alchemy, knowledge divine. Inky's words echo, they redesign.
Oh my God, my bad. Thank you for letting me know. Listen, I tested this music on a couple of people in the chat. I tested this music on some young elementary school kids in the neighborhood, some high school kids in the neighborhood, some white folks, a wide variety of people. People don't even know what the lyrics is until 3, 4, 5 times of listening, and they already love the music. So you can use this music to help study while at the same time you're doing a variety of other things, because literally the lyrics come right out of the books, out of the Melanin is Anabolic book, the Protein book, the Water book, all of these books that we have classes and videos on. I'm literally pulling the lyrics out of the books and making the music.
From the streets to the stars, wisdom unfurled. Teaching every soul is an electric world. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Scarlet bills, redder than the devil's grin. They tax your soul, but they don't heal the skin. Chasing green, the system's lost its pulse. Hearts electrical, but they skip results. Irreducible complexity, fumble that. DNA spirals, but they crumble fast. Bread alive, they sell it by the gram. Turn lungs into a market, like a Ponzi scam. Inspiration spirit, they don't feel the light. Inspiration spirit, can't charge that price. Breath of life is life, but they cut the spark. If you got
Now, mind you, we still control. If y'all got questions or whatever, y'all can definitely drop questions in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm be honest, this is not how I planned for this to go. I thought that I could just highlight a bunch of videos and then click public, and then they will all go public. I spent hours putting these songs, uploading them, so I could just hit it, and then boom, they would come on, and then I wouldn't have to go one by one by one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still reading the chat. No. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. This is a celebration. Nobody's purchasing these songs. I'm not even going to monetize on my channel for these songs. These songs are free. This is for the people who support the channel, that support the Cash App, the Super Chat, the website, the books, the this, the that. This is not something I'm selling. I'm not making this to sell. I will never be selling these. I don't even want commercials to appear on these. I'm going to put these in a massive playlist that you could just go crazy with. You know what I'm saying? And you could plug it in the car when you got the, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you got the plug that go from your phone to the car with it. Like, this is just for the family. This is for the love. This is just, yeah, there's no buying these. These are already yours. Download it off YouTube. Do whatever you want to do. These are not mines. These are y'all's. These are the people that support the website. This is for us. This is to help us learn the info at the same time. It's like when you put good food in your body. When you're eating healthy food, because you only have one stomach, every time you eat a healthy meal, that was an opportunity that you could have had something crazier. So this also fills in that gap of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where, because sometimes you in the mood for the kilos and the Dracos and I banged your girl and I did this and that. And sometimes you're in the mood for that, but you're not always in the mood for that. You know what I'm saying? But you do want the vibe. You do want the music. You know what I'm saying? So this allows you, because this is my first love. You know what I'm saying? But so this allows you to kill two birds with one stone. And it's, people ask me all the time, like, how do I remember all this stuff? And it's simple. I cheat. You know what I'm saying? But typically I would get a beat or some beats from my little brother or from my guy Architect. And if you listen to the songs, like when I did when I took the algorithm book and I put the algorithm questions and answers to that beat, You could hear the what is that thing that they do? Where they brand it, you know what I'm saying? You could hear it, Architect in the background. You know, even the joint that I got that's like the storytelling beat, you know what I'm saying? I normally would get beats from him and I would just do the reading out the long way, but it'd be kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's more like just me reading it as opposed to song format where you can play this no matter where you at, with strangers, with your chick, your man, your kids, your mama, your dad. I done tested this joint. Trust me, it's people in the chat know that I tested it on them because I wanted to get a variety of opinions. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, this is for the family. This ain't no purchasing these songs. These are already your songs. Yeah, these are already your songs. All you gotta do is grab the songs. Yeah, all you gotta do is just grab whatever ones you like and go crazy, rock out. Oh man, look at this. Tonight, you want to come up here? Why don't you come up on this platform, sir? You didn't want to go on the other platform. Why don't you come up here? Come on up here tonight. Does anybody want to come up on the platform and talk crazy a little bit? Okay, look. See that? See, I want y'all to see this right here. This is organized controlling. I should be able to bring up Tanai and HJ on charges of racketeering and extortion. That's what this is. This is intellectual racketeering and extortion. You see how that goes? He don't want to come up here where it could just be me and him talking. He want to wait till he get me over there so I could be trapped. That is terrible. That's gross negligence of something. That's dereliction of something. Yeah. I am glad y'all showed up. Y'all came to the debate. Y'all came to the pull-up. I had HJ out in the streets. It would have been classic if y'all would have came on the panel, though. But Sal wasn't letting that many people up that supported me. It was a lot of people that was hitting me up like, yo, I'm trying to get up. Sal's kicking me out. I got to talk to Sal. He called me just now, but I told him we celebrating. I'll call him in the morning. I got to talk to Sal tomorrow. Because I think what happened was it was too many people in the beginning that kept saying I won that he didn't want to bring more people up because Unc won't, you know, Unc was already saying, I'm about to crash out. This is it. This is crash out time. Like, so I think he was trying to keep Unc on the show as long as possible because if too many people would have kept saying that I won, it wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? Unc would have went crazy sooner. And the 3 people that said Unc won was his buddies. Those are his buddies from, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are just his friends. Like, in real life, his friends. Yeah. You know what? Normally, I would say Sal was hating, but I think that he was just trying to keep it balanced because he know that Unc does that on purpose. He does the argument, crash out, ruins the show. So he could go back to his comfort space and talk crazy on his platform. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are like that. I'm the only person that's confident enough in himself that I will show up on any platform. I don't care, you know. The information is the information. You know what I'm saying? You could yell and cuss and get crazy, but at the end of the day, somebody's going to see the truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of, you know what I'm saying, just really what my life is about. If I have to go through 500 angry people to find like 5 or 10 sprinkled in people in the back for the truth, I'm cool. If they over there calling me names for the next week, which of course they are. I knew that in advance they'd be doing. That's also cool because they've been calling me those same names for the last who knows how long. You know what I'm saying? So that's not going to change. And I didn't go into the debate thinking that I would change the mind of, you know, Unc. But I think a lot of people that was watching got some good information. You know what I'm saying? Or at least they know where they can find some good information.
Has been in the dark, inspiration spirit, they can't understand. Scarlet bills, redder than a devil's grin. They tax your soul, but they don't heal the skin. Chasing green, the system's lost.
Yo, hold on. You know what's funny? How is it that Unc is you know what's crazy? And this is something I don't do. Like when Unc pulls up videos and says like he's making his point and he got me on video saying something, I just feel crazy. Like I don't even have the instinct to come out after that and say, I didn't say that. Unc says that all the time. Like I put the video up of Unc saying our ancestors didn't. Unc went right up there and said, I never said that. What? We watched the video of you saying that like 10 times, 15 times maybe. I kept bringing it back. This is crazy, bro. That's the Super W. Let's go with the Super W Super Chat. That's the Super W Super Chat. I definitely super appreciate that and need it, man. Wait, you said Joel was totally no, listen. Joel is his friend. Joel is his friend. And me and these guys have been going back and forth for a long time. So I know immediately like, oh, okay, this is your buddy. This is your buddy. What Unc was trying to do was win all of the people that weren't necessarily his friends or my people, just the people in the middle, like Suntan, Apostle, the doctor, Amon-Ra McCarthy. Like win some of those people over. You know what I'm saying? And he lost all those people. That's why it looks so crazy, because I got my people, he got his people, and then all the people in the middle, I got all the middle people. He only got his buddies. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why he wanted to get off the platform so fast and go to his page where he could whine and be consoled, and they could tell him, no, you did good. You was breaking it down the whole time, and we loved it. It was a flawless victory. It was amazing. Blah 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 blah. What you want me to do? Yo, I ain't gonna front. Hold on. But the funny thing was, Unc put up slides. Did y'all see that? He put up slides, and his people went crazy in the chat. He's like, yo, I got 100,000 sources of these people, and I got 100,000 sources of these people. He didn't show not one source. Oh my God. I knew I was gonna have fun. And y'all, look at y'all in the chat. Even Tanai, look at Tanai. Tanai has been trolling all night, and Tanai has to admit he had an amazing time, because I saw him in the chat going crazy on in the debate at Saj channel. Listen, this is fun. It's fun. It's unfortunate that it got to go to name calling and get a little, you know what I'm saying? But when you're dealing with certain types of personalities, that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But it's fun to be able to, you know, use the information in a sport kind of sense. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got to be able to have the music like.
Hearts electrical, but they skip results. Irreducible complexity, fumble that. DNA spirals, but they crumble fast. Red alive, they sell it by the gram. Turn lungs into a market, like a Ponzi scam. Inspiration spirit, they don't feel the light. Inspiration spirit, can't charge that price. Breath of life is life, but they cut the spark. guys been in the dark. Inspiration, spirit, they can't understand. Present life, ain't something you can bring. Pigment system, they misread the code. Treat melanin like a malfunction mode. Every use a miracle, every tone divine. But they dissect it, draw the profit line. The heart's rhythm, electric symphony. You see the current, miss infinity. My body's temple, but they playing pre. Selling salvation at a price that's be. Inspiration, spirit, they don't feel the light. Inspiration, spirit, can't charge that price. Breathe of life is a light, but they cut the spot. Leave you guys been in the dark. Inspiration, spirit, they can't understand. Read others' eyes.
From 158th, where the knowledge radiates. Dr. Inky Bronx, born shifting mental states. Quantum waves bend when he steps in the room. Comedic science resurrected, breaking the tomb. Electric bodies charged, alkaline flows. Ancient chemic whispers where the now.
Come on, you trolling. You trolling. You know me too well. You know there's another book. Yo, what's wrong with you? Why are you trolling me? Oh my goodness. Talking about Inky, is there another book coming? Listen, my heart stopped, okay? Listen, of course there's another book coming. yo, KB, you are dead wrong for asking me, is another book coming? Oh man, I definitely appreciate it, bro. Well, on this side over here, we do like the more organized. You know what I'm saying? We have books and we do classes and people catching the live classes. And then after I do the classes, I leave the classes up on YouTube for a little while so that people that's working or going to school or whatever have time to catch the classes. And then after a couple of weeks, I move the classes to the Patreon. So the older classes, like if you go onto the channel and you see like we have a melanin is anabolic class, that's in week 11 right now. And yeah, the first, like I want to say first maybe 8 weeks, we already moved to the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? But the last couple of weeks of there, we got a protein class that's just starting. We got a class on water that's just starting. And we have Black's Anatomy class that's about to start up soon. So people buying all of these books right now, those will be for Black's Anatomy. And but yeah, we kind of like try to keep it, you know, as organized as possible. So that way, you know, there's a structure to what we're doing. But definitely I appreciate the super chats. Bro, that was priceless. That was priceless. Somebody owed you a super chat for that question. Yo, he lost his mind because he knew you was getting ready to cook him. See, that's the thing. He knew you was getting ready to cook him, just like JJ was. Every time somebody that wasn't one of his friends started to ask a question, he started going crazy. And then Sarnetta has to either do one or two things. Kick Uncle off the platform or stop the other person from talking. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I had to stop Sai. Like, Sai, how many times you gonna, you know, like Unc got to deal with unfavorable people. If I'm gonna be answering Joel and Cedric and all his cronies, Unc got to answer these people that disagree with him as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got to go both ways. But the younger me would have been like, come on, Sai, but I get it. Because as the person moderating the platform, if we can't control Unc's behavior, we kind of got to give in a little bit just to keep him on the page. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no big deal. Like, listen, it's people in the chat that could tell you I predicted round for round exactly what was going to happen. I was like, look, when I go up there in the first round, I'm going to say this. And when I go into this, his people in the chat gonna go crazy and say I don't have no sources. And then I'm gonna come back in the next round and I'm gonna debunk Darwin using his own words. And they're gonna be like, yeah, but he still ain't talk about this and this and that. And then I come back in the third round and I'm gonna go, bang, 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 and knock out the sources because I already knew in advance that Unc wasn't gonna have any sources. I already knew in advance Unc wasn't going to have no sources because all of the sources actually say that Darwin had an incomplete theory. Now, why tonight is not coming up? I just added you. I can't see you.
Because I have my cam on. It's like 11:47 at night. You got me on here. First of all. You in here just arguing with the community scholars when it is prime football season is egregious, and you should be brought up on charges for that alone. Like I just want to get that out there. LSU played Texas A&M tonight. Alabama plays South Carolina after they just beat 4 straight SEC opponents. Indiana boat race UCLA today. You know what? That alone is charge worthy. Second of all,
I'm from the Bronx.
I know y'all don't care about college football. I'm from the South. I care about college football. All right. Second of all, this is the only gripe that I had with like the whole setup. You let them knock you off your square a little bit in the after party, like in that portion where people could kind of come up and try to ask the little sassy gotcha questions. Like those are the ones that kind of, because I can tell it kind of get up under your skin a little bit because it's like, okay, this is not really a controlled environment. Don't let them rope you into that shit. Like it's very obvious like what they trying to do.
Well, some of that is me playing along though. So
okay, as long as you're aware,
some of that is me playing along because Sabi texting me and calling me in the background while the show was going on.
See, okay, because this is like some WWE shit. Like that was really
no. What we know is that we cannot keep Unc on the page for longer than 10 minutes unless it looks like we're catering to him, because otherwise he's gonna yell, cuss, act a fool, and then run back to his page.
Yeah, and see, that's a dishonest debate. Like you don't want to debate with people like that because the real good information don't get out there. And it's just like I'm sitting there listening to the debate and the amount of people that was like, why is he talking about quantum physics? I'm like, are you niggas retarded? Like, do y'all not realize that like math, that like there is no biology without math? Like, so the whole
he asked me in his question round, he was like, so can you tell me the science that's the foundation of immunology? I was like, biochemistry. He was if Doodle was a face, it would have been that moment to take that picture because he thought he had something right there, like evolution, like bruh. No, it's biochemistry, man. What's wrong with you?
the smallpox question, right? I'm just like, okay, do y'all not understand like innate immunity and adaptive immunity? Like, do you not realize that like your immune system has 2 different mechanisms to like keep you safe, and one of them adapts to your surroundings, one of them you're actually born with? Like, that's why I said you punching down. Like you punched down in that debate.
Hold on. My defense is that I was punched up at. So I might be punching down, but I was over here minding my business until I got a wild, like, I was like, what? Yeah, Unc over there was doing a video with Jabari and said, whoop, 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 whoop. So I was like, hold up, son. Hold up, son. I got to pull up. And so then when I started going in and then, the back and forth, and then he was like, oh, I'll debate you. I was like, all right, okay. Yeah, I'm just over here defending my good name, sir.
That was kind of nasty. Like the slides definitely came from Chat GPT. Like he just kept reading off the slides. Like people were like, yeah, he brought sources. I'm like, this nigga read slides. Like he did exactly what I told my students not to do.
bro.
Like, it's like,
But
bro.
wait,
So we
the
have a
crazy thing is
hold on.
this.
Let me get this off right quick. We have a saying in the scientific community: bullets kill people. When all you do is read off of your slides, we know you don't know what you're talking about. Like, we know you don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, wait, but I predicted this. I literally told this is how I put my rounds together because I knew. See, what he does is he don't think nobody know what he doing. He Googles it, then he takes whatever the Google prints out and he drops that in Chat GPT and says, "Give me a presentation on this."
Yeah, it
And
was
so,
obvious. It was
and
really
so
obvious.
and so people think that he's stumbling on these words because he got a speech impediment.
No,
That's right. It's that has nothing to do with this.
he
The
can't
reason why
read.
but it's not even just that. This is the very first time he's seeing these words.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
when we see him seeing the words because
Yo,
he just pulled that up out of his butt crack somewhere. Like, so I knew
yo.
in the beginning that he was going to do that. So what I did was gave him a first round that he couldn't really pull up no information on.
Yeah,
And
he had to
then
come from it for himself. Yeah.
yeah, and then a second round that he couldn't really pull up nothing on because hit the only safe space for people that are Darwin promoters to attack intelligent design or irreducible complexity is to talk about the flagellar motor, right?
Yeah.
Which they don't have any proof of. They don't have like the record, like, but I knew talking about the heart was going to be way above his pay grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I know what the, like, for instance, last week we did live, like pulling up, asking Google, asking Chat GPT, we did that live. So I already knew what his responses
were going to be. Yeah.
So that's why I waited, knowing that he had to go first to put all my sources in the third round. So that way he couldn't respond to none of my sources.
No. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And he read that Nature paper at the end like he actually said something great. And I'm just like, you kind of realize that like some of this pokes holes in your own argument, right? Like you just like said because like they were talking about like the cell conjugation and like setting like sharing information between cells. Like we've talked about that on Comedicine. So it's just like it's not that you don't believe that, like you see that that's something that happens in biological systems, but it was just like there was a lot of stuff that got off topic, and I was just like, all right, okay,
Hold on 1 second. For the people that don't know who's talking, this brother that's talking is tell them your credentials. Sorry, before I mess it up.
I have a PhD in organic chemistry. I have a bachelor's in chemistry, minor in biology. Currently a university professor. I do research in carbohydrates and antifungal mechanisms.
There we go. My man is published all over the place. So there's a difference. See, look, that's another thing. There's a different level to this over here. They pulling up articles. I'm pulling up a person that puts the articles on PubMed. Yeah. There's a different level to that. Y'all going to PubMed to read an article. I'm pulling up a guy on platform that puts articles on PubMed. This is a whole nother level.
That's why I wasn't going up there, because like me going up there would just validate the bullshit. That's why I was like, no, I'm not going up there. No,
you had a good time. Stop this madness tonight. You love this. You can't get enough of this. This is what I'm saying. Just admit it. You know what I'm saying? See, you behaving like some of them vegans that I don't like, because listen, they be acting like, you know what I'm saying, they just eating lettuce the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
No, I had some Popeyes earlier.
But you don't claim to be a vegan. But I'm saying it's vegans that have, with nobody around, they're gonna have a few Oreos and a few. Like, listen, man, come on, just admit that you didn't. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to enjoy yourself. Life too short not to.
Yeah, man, just don't have us do no more lowbrow content like that. That was crazy. I hope you sold some books, because that's all that was worth.
Well, I probably listen. It probably didn't even translate into books, to be honest, because most of that audience doesn't read. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the audience can't read, so it's all good.
Which one goes with the other. They can't read because they're not trying and working on it, because otherwise they'd be good at it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't get good at something you don't practice. You know
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, chat. I'm out. Inky, I'll see you on Tuesday. Peace and blessings to y'all. Hotep and Build.
Look at that. That means he's still gonna troll me on Tuesday.
I'm not finna troll. I'm gaming right now before I get ready to go to bed because like y'all got me stressed out listening to bullshit. So.
Right. So he's not saying that he's not gonna troll me on Tuesday.
Oh my god! All right, I'm out. Bye.
Yeah, he's still gonna troll me on Tuesday. Come on, let's see what we got here. What we got next?
Still knows holistic visions, chemistry divine. Yeah, down on 158, the Bronx got a sage. Dr. Inky with the books turning over the page. Grays is a cage, outdated and blind. Black's anatomy, baby, where the truth realigns. He says light, electricity, they're the veins in the skin. Magnetism is the rhythm where the heartbeats begin. Chemicals fade, they just shadows of the core. Life is the energy knocking at your door. Light, electricity and magnetism are life. Not the chemicals they come from. Not the chemicals they come from. Feel the charge, feel the spark, got the chemistry knife. Light, electricity and magnetism are life. He heals with the truth, not the pills or the cream. Tells me black is the glow or electric beams. Not the stuff in the lab, but the pulse and the stars. He's got the Bronx buzzing, got the truth in his bars. They don't teach you the sun, don't teach you the spark. Grey's anatomy left us fumbling in the dark, but Inky's got the vibe, got the frequency right. Black's anatomy shining like the city at night. Light, electricity and magnetism are life. Not the chemicals they come from. Not the chemicals they come from. Dr. Inky with the remedies, Bronx born legacy. Healing in the cracks where the light finds symmetry. 158th roots deep in the pavement. Teaching jet school, no debt enslavement. Holistic gospel, herbs in the arsenal. Cures in the molecules, vibes astronomical. Breathe fresh air, sip the clean streams. Life's a quantum dream, split atoms in my jeans. And quantum entanglement. High on fresh air and clean water. Quantum entanglement. Follow the life gets broader. Med school lies, they profit off the sickness. Inky said knowledge is the richest fitness. Free tuition, just subscribe to the mission. Plant-based wisdom, no pills in the kitchen. The healer from the Bronx, no change, just lockspeak. Teaching how to glow like stars in the optics. Platforms the temple, no pews, just a portal. Elevate the mortal, trans into immortal. Quantum entanglement. High on fresh air and clean water. Quantum entanglement. Follow the light gets broader. Teaching remedies, roots run deep like trees. Holistic vision, yeah. Down on 158, where the air stays real. Dr. Inky with the herbs, got the power to heal. See moss in the water, bitter truth in the cup. Sipping knowledge from the Bronx, yeah, he's filling us up. Teaching remedies, roots run deep like trees. Holistic visions, got the world on its knees. Not a chemist, but a wisdom, mixing nature and faith. Inky magic got us feeling like we're touching the gates. Tell me what's the cure for a world so ill? He said blue magic is the power of blue magic from the American healer. Healing the mind, body, soul, he's the dealer. See my dreams, bitter herbs in the steamer. Blue magic from the American healer. No lab coat, just a hoodie and a vibe. Breaking down the lies that the system prescribes. From the Bronx to the globe, his wisdom ignites. Dr. Inky's in the zone, shedding darkness with light. Bitter herbs in the bag, knowledge packed in the brain. Teaching every soul how to break from the chain. No diploma on the wall, but he's schooling the best. With the heart of a lion, he's acing a test. Blue magic from the American healer. Healing the mind, body, soul, he's the dealer. See my dreams, bitter herbs in the steamer. Blue magic from the American healer.
my jeans, no need for a lab coat stack. Toronto skyline, lit like Darwin's theory crack. Got no mechanism, evolution's hack. Tundra cold, but my wrist stay glacial. Survival of the slickest, game so spatial. DNA spirals, but the logic feels facial. No mechanism, the claiming foundation. No mechanism, no mechanism. The Geary so broke, can't fix a schism. No mechanism, no mechanism. Charles got theories, but where's the wisdom? Well, pills in my palm, colors like a peacock, Darwin in the streets. Theory on the weak spot, natural selection, but my Glock choose fast. Mechanism missing, how long will it last? Fossilized lies, digging up the plots. Toronto Valley's whisper, truth in the shots. Fit for survival, but I'm still the outcast. No mechanism, your logic gets bypassed. No mechanism, no mechanism. Built this hustle, no nepotism. No mechanism, no mechanism. Weak links fade like a prism.
Script, Victorian vibes, ink on parchment, his logic a ship, but the hull had a dent. Nature's orchestra, but no maestro scene. DNA silent, Darwin left the scene. Visions in his letters, blisters in his eyes. Selection wrote a melody, but no rhythm to the sky. Darwin's doubt, it echoes loud. No mechanism in the crowd. Theory strong, but it fell short. Left the world with a missing report. Origin of species, but the sequel's a ghost. Mendel's peas laughing, now they do the most. Inheritance silent, lurking in the genes. Darwin saw the shadows, but not the in-betweens. Tried to chart the tides, but the moon stayed still. Sailed on logic, but he missed the wheel. Fit and survive, but why do they thrive? The clockwork of life, he couldn't contrive.
Doctor with a scalpel, no soap in his hands. Cutting through a chest like the rivers through sand. DNA a riddle, they scribble, no plan. Nutrition on the table, now they feeding us scams. Melon in the light, they ain't study the glow. Bloodlines drawn crooked, they just follow the dough. Crab cycle skip, just a prophet to show. A mirror to the patient, but the system the foe. Before the code broke, before the world knew. Signals pay the price, that's how they grew.
Hey!
Doctors in the dark, didn't have a clue. Now the sick ones pay, while the rich wrist just chew. Tuition high, knowledge low, playing roulette. Spin the wheel of life, patience drowning in debt. Water dirty monsters for what they don't get. They so the kid and let the sickest be set. DNA double hilly twisted like the truth. Crab cycle in the dust, of fossil of the youth. Melanin and mystery ignored in the booth. They preach health, but the roots lack proof. Before the code broke, before the world knew, sick ones put a price. That's how they grew. Darkers in the dark, didn't have a clue. Now the sick ones pay, while the rich just chew.
Takes loud, it's a spark in my chest. Keeps time, keeps rhythm, better than the rest. The delays got patience, it waits on the beat. Holding the pause like a dancer on their feet. The bus rides deep, it carries the fight. Wires through my soul, set my veins on a quiet. Insulation strong, keeps the chaos contained. A fortress of love with the wildest tame. Too irreducible to be institutional. The peace with magnetic, undeniable pull. 4 parts spinning, a miracle mechanical. The heartbeats of love, unbreakable.
Yo, I like that. You're like, yo, just give me the link. I'm opening up these songs as we listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought I could do it all at once, but I couldn't. So I'm opening them up. So I'm going to, try to open up as many as I can while I still got adrenaline pumping and keeping me awake. You know what I'm saying? And we could talk, chat, chop it up, laugh, make jokes, troll in the process of listening to some music. As opposed to doing what they doing. They over there cussing, acting crazy. We playing, we enjoy it. We laugh and listening to music. Our own, like, you know what I'm saying? We doing our, yeah. Bro, that's what I'm saying. We going in. Oh, the StreamYard link. The Beatles joint is literally my favorite as well. That Beatles joint is insane. That Beatles joint is crazy. That Beatles joint is crazy.
Like a whisper, the silent command. It starts the song, the conductor's hand, the delay says wait, don't rush the groove. Love's a tempo, gotta let it prove. The bus takes a pulse, spreads it like a wave to the edges of me, where the wild things crave. Insulation guards a wall of grace, keeps the rhythm steady in a reckless space. Feel it, the pulse, electric and free. 4 parts spinning in perfect symmetry. Reduce the flow to be institutional. To peace with a magnetic, undeniable pull. 4 parts spinning, a miracle mechanical. The heartbeats of love, unbreakable.
Rolling slow through the sands of the mind, pushing time like a weight undefined. The Scarab whispers, truth in disguise. Order breaks, chaos climbs, stars align. Energy spins, never gone, just a phase. Like a flame reborn in the ash and the haze. The Beatles roll, the Beatles roll, the Beatles roll. Round and round, we shape the soul. Compressed waves, the story told. The Beatles, oh, the Beatles roll. The Beatles
Shit, I think
roll,
that's
the
the
Beatles roll.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I know you wanted to go in.
I'm just not realizing I was on until I heard you say that.
Yeah, I know you wanted to go in over there.
Look, man, side bias, man. He kicked me off. He ain't let me finish what I was saying. What I was saying was I couldn't see because I'm driving, and I'm driving. It's been loud. I got passengers, and I was dropping off my daughter at a teenage party. I had to go in there and meet the parents, make sure everything cool. So I'm a father, and I'm making money on the side doing Lyft. Matter of fact, I gotta pick somebody up right now.
Yeah.
So he ain't let me finish. He just kicked me off, and I think Unc was texting him when I was originally on the panel. I think Unc was texting him, telling him to kick me off.
Listen, I don't know if he was doing that, but it's possible because, so here's the thing. Sal was already saying you beat Unc, you know what I'm saying? But if you watch the videos, he's been saying all these last few videos that Unc, you know, he don't have thick skin. He can't control himself, you know what I'm saying? Which is evident, you know what I'm saying? We watch, and Unc is like 10, 15 years older than me. He shouldn't even be presenting himself that way on the internet with all of the crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? If he wants to teach people and be a scholar, like he said, he teaches college students. Well, I wonder what he thinks those college students think of him when they look at him on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I was just trying to keep him on the platform for as long as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because he know if he say something crazy, then I'm gonna get a good video clip to use it. You know. Nah, but I wanted you to come up there and do your quantum mechanics thing. You know what I'm saying? I wanted you to get up.
That's
there.
all I wanted to, and then get on there and get on.
But you know what? What happened is I'm gonna go back over there, and then I'll bring you up. Like me and you could just go up there and just do a show where we won't even be really doing the show. I'll just be like getting you on so you could go crazy and talk your talk. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you got a lot of information that, you know, it'd be good for somebody else to be, you know, over there arguing and going crazy.
Before you decide to choose to do that for academic integrity purposes, I must explain to you what I am, who I am. You feel me? Me and Unc been going back and forth for about close to 10 years because I'm a Nuwaubian.
And Unc is a Nuwaubian.
He would like to say X. He would say X Nuwaubian, but he want to play like he not.
No, right. He try to pretend like, but see, that's the thing. Listen, but see, look, you see how I already I already know Unks. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's just for me, none of that's important. Like they try to do anything to discredit me in a conversation because they can't rely on information. But I don't need to reach into his history or make up anything to try to discredit him. The information does just fine.
It's no problem because even if you did, I also would tell you I have 90 credits for my bachelor for African history at Columbia College, Chicago. My mentor is Professor Dr. Robert Hanser, who has published multiple books on West Africa. The same people he tried to claim that doesn't have scientific methodology, as if it's just a starting point. We have to apply it. When he wasn't even saying that until these books just came out that you dropped. He originally was saying that the Egyptians just had philosophy, and he said it on Satnetta TV.
That's why it'd be important to get those clips because he will lie and say he didn't say it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I brought up the microscope. But I know that was way too much for them to understand because there are no such thing as biology or genes or any of that without a microscope. So when they saying this is not on the topic, he's showing genes. I'm showing that you can't even get to a point of understanding genes without a microscope. How you looking at genes? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but I don't care about whether you're a Nuwaubian or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York. We studied Dr. York's books. I never committed, you know what I'm saying, or went to the land or whatever, that stuff. But I'm from New York. We was definitely into the books and all that when he was doing like the Bible books, and then he got into the Muslim books, and then from there he went to Right Knowledge, and then after that, you know, we kind of checked out. You know what I'm saying? That's when he went to the Nuwaubian and moved down to Georgia, and you know, he got, you know, he did his thing down there. You know what I'm saying? But
you understand?
I don't mind bringing you up to talk you. I don't need to agree with, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to agree with everything a person says in order to have a discussion. So that does, it's not like you're going to tell me you Nuwaubian and then I'm going to be like, well, I'm allergic. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got to spray you.
Academic integrity, bro, because I'm also classically trained in what Unc considers academic scholarship. I went to
Don't say that out loud again. Listen, do not say that out loud again, because Unc does not, he does this. Unc considers Cedric trained in scholarship. Okay, so don't say you're trained in what Unc considers to be scholarship. That is not a good thing, sir. Yeah, don't say that out loud.
He give Western civilization a bad name. That is a fact. They already got a bad name.
Yeah, that is a fact. But the fact that you're a Nuwaubian and you still holding on to it, yeah, it'd be good to bring you up there. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're ready to scrap, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like going into a hood. You know what I'm saying? If you got a blue scarf on and I'm taking you into a blood neighborhood or a Latin King neighborhood, I got to make sure you straight. Like, listen, now, you know, when I take you down the block over here, you're going to have to be able to defend that thing you're wearing. So, you know, if you go over there and say you're a Nuwaubian, you know, it's going to be up. But
it's been up with me and him for years anyway.
No. Forget about him. I'm just saying, in general, there's a lot of people that will want to challenge your, challenge you on different topics. You know what I'm saying? But from us talking about the science, I think you got a strong enough grip on the interface between quantum mechanics and biology that I don't know what. I mean, they'll probably bring you. Listen, this is what's going to happen. You're going to start arguing with people, right? And when they can't mess with you with the science part, they're going to say, "Yeah, but Dr. York is a pedophile."
Yes, they will.
That's where they got to go. They're going to go there. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to go there for sure.
Right. But I don't think in 2025 necessarily that will stop you from being able to beat the brakes off of some folks in a regular discussion.
And, you know, I'm not ducking the dodge nothing. I just said that for you for academic purposes, because they'll try to tie me into you and say he brought him in the community. And it's like, listen, let me tell you what it is up jump so you're not blindsided by something.
I don't care about that.
You know.
Yeah, I don't care about that. There's a lot of new. Here's the thing. There's a lot of people that are a lot of different things. Right. So pretending that we know all of the people that are watching our platforms is insane. You know what I'm saying? When you have a platform and you're on YouTube and you get 100 people to watch it, 500 views, or even worse, you get 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 views. You got everybody watching. You got white folks, black folks, Indian folks, Spanish, Puerto Rican, Irish, German, Australian, French. You got gay, straight, trans, you got ministers, you got PDF files, you got cats that just came home from killing some, you got the internet, you got everybody watching, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's not even like a real thing to think about. You know what I'm saying? Get off of the internet. If you don't want to mix it up with a variety of people, like, don't go on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But if you do certain types of work, like if you're a minister or you're a doctor, you can't you gotta interface with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You gotta interface with everybody. So yeah, I'm not necessarily worried about that. Yeah.
Okay, no problem, brother. Just gotta be 100.
Nah, that's good. That's good. But go get your money, man. Go get your money. I'm about to get back to this music. And yeah, just be ready so we could go over there and troll throughout the week, maybe.
All right, for sure, bro.
All right.
Rolling slow through the sands of the mind, pushing time like a weight undefined. The scarab whispers truth in disguise. Order breaks, chaos climbs, stars align. Energy spins, never gone.
All right, so we have a class coming up on this, which is talking about water. This is primarily a water book and biochemistry, you know, just the role that water plays in biochemistry. And then we have, here we go. We have a class that just started on protein. And then we have the class that's coming up where the Black's Anatomies books are going to be the main books. This class is going to be long, though. This class is going to be maybe 6 months, maybe 12 months. Because so far we have 5 books. And yeah, there's a rough draft floating around. There's a rough draft floating around that I want to drop, just talking about the heart specifically, the QRST complex or the Christ complex in the heart. I want to talk about the electrical, you know, because I've been talking about it in a variety of books, right? But I don't have a book dedicated strictly to the electrical anatomy of the heart. You know what I'm saying? Where I just spend the whole book on that, and it deserves that much of a discussion. So that's what I have in the stash. It's not necessarily another book on the debate, but it could seem that way just because I discussed it in the debate. But no, I want to be able to open up the discussion, you know what I'm saying, around that. Because I think that's the most important thing to life. And the problem with all of these Darwinists specifically is that they focus on like I got a video of Cedric. I don't know where. I got clips that I haven't even edited. You know what I'm saying? But I got a clip of Cedric talking about the dead chemicals, that the human body is made out of dead chemicals and blah, blah, blah. So these people are reductionists, which means that they reduce life down to its simplest pieces, right? In terms of evolution. And it's just the chemicals. And the problem with that is that's where they get stuck, because the chemicals that make up my body and your body are everywhere else. Everywhere else. Rocks, water, the stream, a garbage can, like the chemicals are everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is they haven't been able to take any set of chemicals under any circumstances and reproduce a working RNA or DNA or you know, the living material in the cell. And my point that I make in a couple of these books is that because that's not where life is to be found at. Life is not to be found in the chemicals. That's why I've been talking about chemiluminescence for, you know, eons already. Chemiluminescence, 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 chemiluminescence. And people just keep looking at me like I got 3 foreheads. But chemiluminescence is about how chemicals react and produce, not just produce light, but they react in a way where the reactions create reactions and go, you know, so on and so forth. But it's a sustained light output from the chemical reactions. And that's the pocket that we need to be in when discussing life, is talking about the electrical nature, the magnetic and the luminous part. And so when we get to the heart has the strongest magnetic output of anywhere in your body. It's literally 5,000 times stronger than the brain. 5,000 times stronger than the brain. And it's my guess that the only reason that science doesn't discuss it more is because, again, it's another setback. Because our modern science has said that the brain is the foundation of consciousness and blah, 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 blah. But we have a couple thousand years of Kemet where they were saying that the heart is the place that primarily stores your information. And as modern science gets better in terms of getting tools and being better at investigating the activity in the human body, it's looking like Kemet was right once again. So that's another sore spot in the debate where Uncle's trying to prove that our ancestors didn't practice modern science. You can't prove that because they were ahead of us in some aspects. There are things that they said 3,000-4,000 years ago that we still haven't caught up to. And the heart is one, because anybody past middle school in terms of science will tell you that magnetic fields store information. With the heart having 5,000 times stronger magnetic field in the brain, it's just not deniable to anybody that knows the science. Like, well, it's what's in that? You don't even have to go any further. You could just say, what's in that? Nobody would disagree. The heart's magnetic field is 5,000 times stronger than the brain. So then you got to ask, what's in that? Magnetic fields store information. If the heart's magnetic field is 5,000 times stronger than the brain, then what does it consist of? What's in there? What information is stored in there? We know magnetic fields store information. We know the heart has the largest magnetic field, 5,000 times stronger than what's in there. That's where it gets tricky. That's where it gets tricky. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so I talk about those concepts, you know what I'm saying? And the point, which is, you know, the reason why we make our timelines and we try to talk about timelines. And I know for the family that's always here, y'all like, Inky, put the music back on. But no, we got some people that don't know this stuff. But so the reason why we talk about timelines is because it's not possible for Darwin to have understood these things. Electricity wasn't fully understood in the human body until 100 years later. You know what I'm saying? If you have the conversation with somebody and be like, Darwin didn't know about bioelectricity, they're going to be like, well, why didn't he? Because Galvani discovered frog legs, and that's not the same. That's not the same as understanding that inside every cell we have mitochondria, and inside every mitochondria we got electron transport chains that are actively converting our food into electricity. We didn't know that until 1962, maybe a year or two before Watts and Crick, you know, did their thing with the DNA. You know what I'm saying? And none of this, you know, Darwin or anybody in the 18th century knew. You know what I'm saying? So it's relatively new information. The problem is getting old, angry, cranky guys to come out of that old thinking and move into the new thinking. You know what I'm saying? Which is, you know, but that's what has to be accounted for. You can't account for electricity, light, and magnetism by just saying our body is full of dead chemicals. Because when you imply dead chemicals, you're not talking about the chemicals that's inside the human body, because the chemicals in the human body are not technically dead chemicals. They're inside a living being, which would make them a part of the living matrix. And there's a difference between the chemicals that would be floating around inside your body versus the chemicals that would be outside on the ground. If you go outside your house, apartment, or building right now and grab a handful of dirt, there's a good chance that in that handful of dirt, you got carbon, you got phosphorus, you got a bunch of the chemicals that's in you. Clearly, it's not the same. It's not the same. And the thing that makes it different is the actual intelligent design. which is what I went through in the second round when I laid out all of the mathematics that's inside the body. Because that's how you get molecular structure. That's how you get complex structure. Things have to be arranged in a certain way. That's what the basic nature of a crystal is. And your body is lined up with a crystal structure. Crystal structure has the basic understanding of a crystal is that it has a repetitive motif where the same types of atoms line up. And that repetitive motif in a crystal gives the crystal its properties, which is piezoelectric, the same thing like your bones and your DNA. Inside a magnet or a piece of iron that's naturally magnetic, the thing that gives an iron its magnetic, is how the electrons are lined up. So it's not about having chemicals, it's how the chemicals are organized. It's the shape and the structure, which was primarily something, again, that came from Kemet, their obsession with geometry and structure, because they understood that the property of emergence, which is what Kepler represents, the emergence, when you put certain things together, there's an emergent property that comes from them that's not present in the parts. Well, in order for the emergent property to come, it's not just throwing the parts together. You have to put the parts together at specific, the arrangement has to be right. So anyway, but that's the books we got coming up. We got some classes, some books. We're going in. I'm definitely not debating just right now for a minute. We working now. We got to go back to work. We got our music. We getting ready to lock in.
Oh no.
Rolling slow through the sands of the mind, pushing time like a weight undefined. The scarab whispers truth in disguise. Order breaks, chaos climbs, stars align. Energy spins, never gone, just a phase. Like a flame reborn in the ash and the haze. The Beatles roll, the Beatles roll, the Beatles roll. Round and round, we shape the soul. Compressed waves, a story told. The Beatles, oh, the Beatles roll, the Beatles roll, the Beatles roll. Round and round, they shape the soul. Compressed waves, a story told. The Beatles roll, the Beatles roll. From the black stillness, the dance begins. Springtime silence where the song never ends. Particles hum, evolution's hymn. Disorder feeds life, a spark within. Heat to cold, the shift, the...
Now, we're not forgetting the plasma. The plasma is a byproduct. Plasma is electrons. It's still... So that's the thing about electrons. That's the thing about electrons. Pretty much most of science comes down to electrons. Like electrons pretty much run the show, right? So electrons basically form matter, right? So you can't really have gravity without things. Gravity, there's no unit of gravity. Gravity is about things and how they interact with each other, the force that they exert on each other. So if electrons don't form bonds with other atoms, you don't get matter that can have that interaction. Plasma is basically kind of like an electron gas, you know what I'm saying? But it has certain characteristics that makes it coherent. You know what I'm saying? They move a certain way, like birds in the sky. When you see them together, that's kind of how electrons behave in plasma. And then obviously electricity, electricity is based, electrons, but then moving electrons create magnetic field. So the unit, the individual unit associated with magnetism is also pretty much, comes back to the electron. So which is another reason why I got to go into the heart and kind of dedicate just a whole book to the electrical activity in the heart. Because people take for granted, people think it's simple. for your heart to be able to be like on time, like syncopated, like quantized rhythm while you smoke cigarettes, have sex, smoke weed, drink beers, race, bench press. We put all kinds of challenges in our heart and we don't realize how complex that is. You know what I'm saying? So we got to have a good discussion on it. I think a good discussion. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a good discussion.
Flow near zero, the only glow. The Beatles roll, out and round the yeah. Bodies moving in a loop, no end, no start. Circles tracing rhythms beating from the heart. Spins us round where the secrets hide. Every curve's a code, every turn's a guide. Growth flows slow like time, washing us clean, a metabolic grind. Patterns in the blood, they never lie. Do the math, baby, feel the proof. Every number leads me back to you. Golden spiral spinning through the truth. With Fibonacci love efficient and smooth. Do the math, yeah, do the math. Doubling up with the clock's next phase. L2 keeps the balance in our days. E2 when the low gets tough we share. Roots of the 3 hexagons everywhere. Branching veins like trees we grow. Energy flows where it's meant to go. Perfect lines in a world of flow. Do the math, baby, feel the proof. Every number leads me back to you. Golden spiral spinning through the truth. With Fibonacci love efficient and smooth. Do the math, yeah, do the math. Yeah, do the math.
Monkey suits Taylor, they stitched up the plot. Darwin on the mic said the weak get dropped. Survival of the fittest, coded in the books, but the fittest in chains, they redefine crooks. Lab coat scheming, Tuskegee was the proof. Needles in the flesh, lies hidden in the truth. Experiment the culture, bodies for the taking. Evolution twisted, history in the making. Chains ain't gone, they just shifted the form. Prison blocks hum like a thunder the storm. Darwin's words still fueling the fire from the labs to the cells. The system's entire. Columbine's blueprint laid it on the table. Built a race from lies, now the youth unstable. Test tube doubling, bloodlines erased. Modern day forests still building their place. Prison bars and new plantations they stack. From the ghettos to the courtroom, ain't no slack. Evolution's gospel, we're reading with hate. They preach in progress, but the chains still wait. Hands up, still caged. Ain't no Darwinian prize. Vivid show weapons right before our eyes. Columbine echoes. Darwin's name in the wind. The roots of the system, where it all begins.
Yeah. Big song, big bang, ain't a big thing. Quiet, it was silent to the echo sang. Keeper emerged from the quantum soup. Gold trim sharp in the melanin suit. Thermal threads glowing hot like fire. Kemin new rise higher, the cosmos choir. Stars in the crowd, they burn and sway. This universe eyes, we paved the way. Big bang, big song. It was quiet, now it's on. Repeat like the Beatles. We spin, we win, we're lethal. Big bang, big song. It was quiet, now it's on. The beat don't stop, it rolls. Quantum soup fills the bowl.
Sivan. Don't talk more though. Victorian vibes, now scribbling the scrolls. Be long as it's shadow theory taking the toll. Said the fittest survive, but where's the engine inside? Talking about change, no mechanic to drive. Finches on islands, wingspan spread wide. But jeans stay silent, his toolbox dry. Couldn't splice the code, just stared at the mold. Truth have told, left science in the code. Darwin's doubt his theory incomplete. No code to crack, no heart to the beat. Survival's a riddle, nature's unkind. He left the world blind, no blueprint to find. Tried to piece the puzzle with fossils and bones, but the genome unknown left his work alone. Evolution in motion, but no gas in the tank. Ideas ran deep, but his method just sank. Natural selection, a king with no crown. Mutation, a ghost he couldn't pin down. The bump by the void where answers should sit. Time's clock ticked and he couldn't finish it. Oh, the ship sailed far, but the mast was cracked. Thoughts so vast, but the proof he lacked. Legacy limping on full machine.
Rolling weight, ancient script in the grind. Scarce push, knowledge come, pressing the time. Dung ball, data, energy divine. Never gone, only twisted, reshaped in the line. Chaos feeds the flame, stars birthed in the clash. Evolution, disorder flips, go from the ash. Law of the third zero pulls us to still. Perfect symmetry, pre-time's black will. The Beatles, they roll and they roll. The Beatles, they carry the whole. The Beatles, they dance in the sand. The Beatles, the code in their hand. Waves crash, heavy but particles free. Black still comes under cosmic heat. Entropy humbles, all kings brought to knees. Yeah, order still whispers through winter's breeze. Chemical whispers, the silence is loud. Pre-time's cradle in the coldest shroud. Sons reborn from a voice so proud. From the Beatles roll, life is allowed. The Beatles, spinning the low. The Beatles, ancient and pure. The Beatles, those fear in their stride. The Beatles, where truth tries to hide. The Beatles, they roll and they roll. The Beatles, they carry the whole. The Beatles, they dance in the sand. The Beatles, the code in their hand. The Beatles, whoa. The Beatles, whoa.
Hey, from the Bronx to the stars, he rises tall, teaching sales how to fight, how to stand, how to brawl. NRF2 got the system on lock. The fence is so tight like a vault with no clock. Cerebral waves twisting the ventricles deep. Third eye spinning where the soul does leap. Holistic magic flows from his pen. Dr. Inky, the teacher, the best has been. He's the GOAT. He's number one. The best ever. He's a GOAT. He's number one. The best ever. Banana. Spinal fluid spirals like a galaxy inside. Regulates the rhythm, keeps the soul in stride. From one.
Yo, this song drove I'm crazy.
58th to the world he preaches, dropping knowledge like beats his wisdom teaches. Lungs breathe truth cells like the fire. Every word he speaks lifts you higher and higher. Alchemy in motion, he's the healer of men. Dr. Inky's the answer again and again. He's the GOAT. He's number one. The best ever. He's the GOAT. He's number one.
bang ain't a big thing. Quiet, it was silent. Then a ripple broke the frame. The quantum wave collapsed in flame. And out of dust we called your name. Caper, rising, gold, trim, sharp. Melanin, suitor, modal, and it art. The Keanu perform under stars. The Beatles. Chill out like a cathedral. Big love, wave it high from above. The Beatles. Wavy, you're a cosmic flight. Your glow is crazy, breaks the night.
Pyramid stack, knowledge cards in the stone. Ancestors whispering, I'm never alone. Hieroglyph dream, code cracked in the sand. They took it and ran, now it's branded as man. Quantum physics, they skimming from scrolls. Papyrus to labs, they just switch up the roles. Land of Cayman, where it all began. Science, math, medicine, the master plan. Still knowledge, they acting brand new, but the rules run deep, yeah, deeper than you. Sacred geometry.
Ooh, that joint tough right there. That joint tough right there.
Pyramid stack, knowledge cards in the stone. Ancestors whispering, I'm never alone. Hieroglyph dream, code cracked in the sand. They took it and ran, now it's branded as man. Quantum physics, they skimming from scrolls. Papyrus to labs, they just switch up the roles. Land of Cayman, where it all began. Science, math, medicine, the master plan. Still knowledge, they acting brand new, but the rules run deep, yeah, deeper than you. Sacred geometry, stars align in the grid. Blueprint of the cosmos, yeah, they hear what we did. Algebra birth, with an hour kiss. Now they claiming it's theirs, man, ignorance bliss. Chemistry brewing, gold from the sand. Turn the mundane to divine, with a touch of the hand. Tell me how they forget what was known, why they sit on the throne that they stole from our own. Land of Kemet, where it all began. Science, math, medicine, the master plan. Still knowledge, they acting brand new, but the roots run deep, yeah, deeper than you. Golden ratio, Pharaoh still laughing. Timeline's distorted, the stories lack passion. Peep the obelisk, shadows never lie. Eternal truth buried, but the soul won't die.
I see a spirit in your eye. No lies, no disguise. Your touch sends shivers down my spine. I'm caught, I'm locked, I'm lost in time. Sparks jumping off your skin. This is where it all begins. Your aura's electric, your pull magnetic. I'm drawn, I'm gone. I love you like a proton. Love's an electron. Pull to you like planets to the sun. This is cosmic. This is real. You're the force I can't conceal. I love you like a
hold up. Period. Period. He cannot be Unc anymore. He can't be Unc anymore. He got to be Unc. No more Unc, just Unc. Period.
I see a spirit in your eye. No lies, no disguise. Your touch sends shivers down my spine. I'm caught, I'm locked, I'm lost in time. Sparks jumping off your skin. This is where it all began. Your aura's electric. Your pull magnetic. I'm drawn, I'm gone. I love you like a proton. Love's an electron. Pull to you like planets to the sun. This is cosmic. This is real. You're the force I can't conceal. I love you like a proton. Love's an electron. Your voice is
Yeah, we got love songs, man. Listen. I told y'all, man, we got everything. Man. This is crazy. Listen, we got all kind of songs in the playlist, man. I'm telling y'all. We feeding the family with this.
I see a spirit in your eye. No lies, no disguise. Your touch sends shivers down my spine. I'm caught, I'm locked, I'm lost in time. Sparks jumping off your skin. This is where it all began. Your aura's electric. Your pull magnetic. I'm drawn, I'm gone. I love you like a proton. Love's an electron. Pull to you like planets to the sun. This is cosmic. This is real. You're the force I can't conceal. I love you like a proton. Love's an electron. Your voice, it tickles my pies, oh. No tricks, no slide, no placebo. When I'm tunneling through the night, your gravity feels so right. Every glance is a solar flare. I'm floating, but you're right there. Your aura's electric. Your pull magnetic. I'm drawn, I'm gone. I love you like a proton. Love's an electron. Pull to you like planets to the sun. This is cosmic. This is real. You're the force I can't conceal. I love you like a proton. Love's an electron. Thought he credit code, a cipher of life's pros. Chasing finches through the islands where the wild wind blows. Galapagos dreams, theory stitched at the seams, but no thread to tie the wire, just a patchwork of schemes. Nature's whispers, he strained to hear the tune, but the mechanism stayed ghost, hid behind the moon. He saw the trees but not the forest, roots deep. A prophet in the shallows where the secrets don't sleep. No mechanism, no foundation, just speculation and observation. Debunked in the dust, no truth to clean. Charles left searching for the missing link. Beaks change shape, yeah, he saw the small shifts, but the engine of the cosmos, he couldn't catch the drift. DNA lock, no keys in his hand. A map without a compass in the shifting sand. Survival's a game, but who wrote the rules?
blind watchmaker or some cosmic jewels. He wondered, but never found the spark. The candle unlit in the evolutionary dark. Genius on the edge, but the edge ain't enough. A puzzle with no picture, the piece is too rough.
1538th, where the shadows dance. Dr. Inky's got the healing hands. Electrons hum, photons glow. He's teaching things only the cosmos knows. Protons spinning in a secret song. Energy shifting, pulling us along. Spooky action at a distance. Wireless connection to God. Spooky action at a distance. Feel the power, feel the charge. He talks of genes like colors in the sky. A tapestry of life you can't deny. Jet school lessons in the midnight air. Wisdom flows, he's everywhere. Transformations in the unseen stream. Reality bends like a lucid dream. Spooky action at a distance. Wireless connection to God. Spooky action at a distance. Feel the power, feel the charge. Spooky action at a distance. Spooky action at a distance.
Born to the finch, but the beak don't fit. Theory on the edge, but the edge don't grip. Galapagos ghosts in a shipwreck drift. Man had the map, but no engine to lift. Bones in the dirt, fossils stacked in the earth. But the gaps in the chain kept attacking the worth. Selection so natural, no gene to attach. Like a lock with no key, no code to unlatch. Darwin's doubt echoed through the ages. Wrote the book, but he left blank pages. No mechanism, just a piece of scattered truth, half built, but the foundation shattered. Adaptation, but the car stayed missing. Pigeons in the loft, still the math ain't clicking. No Mendel to mend, all the strands unspooling. No helix to twist, just a hunch. He's ruling, man died guessing, buried with his questions. Laws incomplete like a botched confession. The ape in the mirror, but the frame ain't filled. He planted the seed, but the fruit stays sealed. Tree of life, but the roots don't grow. Puzzle with the edges, but the middle don't show. Theory half sketched, still the ink runs cold. Legacy's a whisper in the Darwin mode. Kipper crawled out the criminal, eternal crawl, infinite venue. Beetle road of sun, first spin, universe menu. Waves fold in silence, particles birth violence. Quantum split the air, elements form alliance. Crawl through the dark, no spark, just intent. Collapse of the wave, the cosmos first rent. Infinity cracked the first atom spoke. From chaos to order, the gods first joke. Kept it rising, from the void arising, came metal shining. Quantum field aligning, wave collide. First particle defining. Kept us crawl, the elements combining. The spin of the shell, the code in the dance. Entropy's hymn, no room for chance. Sacred geometry etched in the sand. Chemical whispers that let there be land. Eons in a blink, time got no patience.
Wavefold, unfold, birthing constellation. Dust of the gods, nailed it in the clay. Kepler wrote the script, the cosmos obey. Kept rising, from the void arising, candle shining. On the Galapagos, scribbling in the mist. Thought he cracked the code, evolution is twist. Beaks on the birds, yeah, Finch in the mix. But no genes in the script, just gaps in the gist. A voyage of wonder, but the math ain't there. Stranded on the seas of unanswered air. Selection's a game, but the rules unclear. No DNA to steer, just faith and fear. Old Charles, the father of the fable. But the table was unstable. No Mendel, no map, no cradle. Just a ship in a dream, no label. Debunked in the echoes, theories undone. Truth rosing like a setting sun. No mechanism, just pieces unspun. Darwin's dilemma, the race ain't won. Fossils in the dirt, but the thread don't weave. Try to patch the holes with what he believed. Survival of the fittest, but where's the key? Nature whispers secrets, but he lost the spree. No CRISPR, no helix, no double twist. Just guesses in the dark, something was missed. His voyage was grand, his mind was vast. But science ran forward, left him in the past. From 158 to bronze, gotta say. Got the inky wisdom, busting out the cave. Holy see heel of black ink in the veins. Saying Grey's Anatomy books outdated and plain. Black's anatomy flip, the whole frame. Talking light electricity, magnetic wave. Chemicals dead, ain't sparking the flame. Life's in the charge, not a lab coat's claim. Life, electricity, magnetism's life. Not that chemical, not a surgeon's knife. Like electricity, magnetism, light. Feel the current, let it cut through the stripe. Energy flows, it ain't bottled in pills. Magnetism aligns, that's the real thrill. Electric sparks in the souls in the grid. Light up the path where the lost ones sit. Doctors in the dark trying to fight with the blind. Grace pages heavy, but they lagging behind. Life's anatomy shining, every word redefined. Life's in the charge, and the current's divine. Life,
In the IB, where the post they lie. Electron spin, got the rhythm to survive. Hydrogen whisper, secrets they deliver. Water moon slip, magician with a shiver. Inky trails flow deeper than a marrow. Carry lives cold, sharp like an arrow. Ain't no scam, water is the essence. Flows through the block, we the vessels, no question. Ain't no scam, water is the essence. Quotes in the IB, pure lessons, pure lessons. Charged up like arms, dance of attraction. Split bonds, reform, infinite reaction. The heart of the matter, subatomic chatter. Electrons scatter, no lies, no clatter. Blueprint coded in the hydrogen's glide. Water's the magician, never chose sides. Ain't no scam, water is the essence. Flows through the block, we the vessels, no questions. Ain't no scam, water is the essence. Quotes in the IB, pure lessons. Waveforms ripple, currents in my veins. The Bronx is electric, wide through the chains. Hood chemistry, we alchemy's kin. Water on the block, that's how we begin. Ain't no scam, water is the essence. Flows through the block, we the vessels, no questions. Ain't no scam, water is the essence. Quotes in the IB, pure lessons, pure lessons, pure lessons.
Monkeys who's tailored, they stitched up the plot. Dawn on a mic so that we get dropped. Survivor the fittest, coded in the books, but the fittest in chains, they redefine crooks. Lab coat scheming, touch surgery with the proof. Needles in the flesh, lies hidden in the truth. Experiment the culture, bodies for the taking. Evolution twisted, history in the making. Chains ain't gone, they just shifted the form. Prison blocks hum like a thunderstorm. Darwin's words still fueling the fire from the labs to the cells, the system's entire. Columbine's blueprint laid it on the table. Build a race from lies that are youth unstable. Test tubes bubbling, bloodlines erased. Modern day pharaohs still building their place. Prison bars, the new plantations they stack. From the ghettos to the courtroom, ain't no slack. Evolution's gospel, rewritten with hate. They preaching progress, but taste still wait. A troops, no occasion, though that winning your prize. They return weapons right before our eyes. Columbine echoes that was naming the wind. The roots of the system where it all begins.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Toronto nights, they glow so bright. Dr. Inky's light cuts through the night. Holistic genius with a vibe so tight. New Imhotep, yeah, he's shining right. Melanin, pioneer, wisdom in his veins. Breaking down barriers, rewriting lanes. He's the guy we've been seeking. Soul's foundation, he's been teaching. The founder of the soul. Self-organizing, universal life. The founder of the soul. Bringing balance, healing right. Yeah. The founder of the soul. Alchemy flows like the Nile's embrace. Building worlds with a steady grace. Roots run deep where the ancients trace. Future in his hands, no time to waste. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Toronto nights, they glow so bright. Dr. Inky's light cuts through the night. Holistic genius with a vibe so tight. New Imhotep, yeah, he's shining right. Melanin, pioneer, wisdom in his veins. Breaking down barriers, rewriting lanes. He's the guy we've been seeking. Soul's foundation, he's been teaching. The founder of the soul. Self-organizing, universal life. The founder of the soul. Bringing balance, healing right. Yeah. The founder of the soul. Alchemy flows like the Nile's embrace. Building worlds with a steady grace. Roots run deep where the ancients trace. Future in his hands, no time to waste. Healing minds with a cosmic tone. Naturopathic king, he's in the zone. Beyond the stars where the answers lay. Dr. Inky's path carves a brand new way. Soul's architect with a master plan. Building futures where we all can stand. The founder of the soul. Self-organizing, universal life. The founder of the soul. Bringing balance, healing right. Yeah. The founder of the soul. Dr. Inky, Bronx Prophet, 158 throne. Holistic sermons, cure written in the bone. 60 and 60, no excuses, no clones. Heartbeat syncopate to the metronome zone. Flip the script, diabetes on the ropes. Melanin armor, the healer's antidote. Cardio gospel, sweat drips the hope. Life's marathon, running past the scope. Melanin versus diabetes is the movement. Black's anatomy is a study, the improvement. Dr. Inky's revolution, we the students. Killing in the streets. Bronze to the blueprint, greens on the plate. Kale collides with fate from the root to the seed. Life's work never late, no pills, no needles, just discipline's gate. Elders' wisdom echo, health the only state. Heart diseases mantle, arteries breathe clear. Bloodstreams dance, no sugar to steal. 60 minutes go, the years no fear. Dr. Inky's words in the air, sharp as a spear. 158, that's the temple, that's the base. Bronze bricks whisper, secrets of the race. Every step, every sprint we erase. Chains of illness, freedom in the chase.
Rolling slow through the sands of the mind. Pushing time like a weight undefined. Scarab whispers truth in disguise. Order breaks, chaos climbs, stars align. Energy spins, never gone. Just a phase, like a flame reborn in the ash and the haze. The Beatles roll, the Beatles roll. Round and round they shape the soul. Compressed waves, a story told. The Beatles roll, the Beatles roll. From the black stillness, the dance begins. Pre-time silence, where the song never ends. Particles hum, evolution's hymn. Disorder feeds life, a spark within. Heat to cold, shift the flow. There's near zero, yeah. Order glow, yeah. We glow.
I love you.
The Beatles roll, the Beatles roll. Round and round they shape the soul. Compressed waves, a story told. The Beatles roll, the Beatles roll, the Beatles roll.
Kipper crawled out the criminal, eternal crawl, infinite venue. Beetle road, the sun, first spin, universe menu. Waves fold in silence, particles birth violence. Quantum split the air, elements form alliance. Crawl through the dark, no spark, just intent. Collapse of the wave, the cosmos, first rent. Infinity cracked the first atom spoke. From chaos to order, the gods first joke. Kept rising, from the void horizon, came in shining. Quantum field aligning, wave collide. First particle defining. Kept scroll, the elements combining. The spin of the shell, the code in the dance. Entropy's hymn, no room for chance. Sacred geometry etched in the sand. Chemical whispers that let there be land. Eons in a blink, time got no patience. Wave fold, unfold, birthing constellation. Dust of the gods, knitted it in the clay. Kepler wrote the script, the cosmos obey. Kepler rising, from the void horizon, Camino shining. Quantum field aligning, wave collect. First particle defining. Kepler's scroll, the elements combining. Quiet, it was silent, not a sound in the air. Kepler emerged from the quantum soup so rare. Gold trim sharp in the melanin suit. Thermodynamic threads giving truth to the rules. The chemical perform, they light up the dark. A cosmic orchestra striking the spark. Big bang ain't a big thing. We rise, we shine, we sing. Repeat, repeat, let the echo hang. Big bang ain't a big thing.
We got that stadium music too.
Time bends the shadows like a brittle glass. Future folds backward, present can't last. Atoms collide in the neon glow. Kaleidoscope of moments in the undertow. The chemical perform, they break every chain. A rhythm eternal like a falling rain. Big bang.
Nah, that's a fact. Yo, when I put that up, I was looking at him. I kept telling him throughout the debate, yo, lift your head up so you can see what I'm saying to you. I could tell he didn't even fully understand that. Yeah, he didn't know what was happening in that moment. He had no idea what was happening in that moment. That was crazy. Like, yeah, nah, this one right here is for you, huh?
Victorian vibes, man, scribbling scrolls. Spirit long as the shadow, theory taking the toll. Said the fittest survive, but where's the engine inside? Talking about change, no mechanic to drive. Finches on islands, wingspan spread wide. But Gene stayed silent, his toolbox dry. Couldn't splash the code, just stared at the mold. Truth half told, left science in the cold. Darwin's doubt, his theory incomplete. No code to crack, no heart to the beat. Survival's a riddle, nature's unkind. He left the world blind, no blueprint to find. Try to piece the puzzle with fossils and bones, but a genome unknown left his work alone. Evolution in motion, but no gas in the tank. IDs ran deep, but his method just sank. Natural selection, a king with no crown. Mutation, the ghost he couldn't pin down. By the void where answers should sit. Time's clock tick and he couldn't finish it. Oh, the ship sailed far, but the mast was cracked. Thought so vast, but the proof he lacked. Legacy limping, no full machine. Dreamed of a theory, but lost in between.
Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up.
Charlotte dust on the blackboard, hieroglyphs in the static. Blueprints for the cosmos, ancestor schematic. Pharaohs had the formulas, Euclid just jacked it. Alchemy to atoms, now they patent the magic. Stealing light from the sun, that's chemists' invention. Quantum particles dance, they forgot to mention. Rob wrote the algorithm, cosmic ascension. Modern science just plagiarized the dimensions. Pyramids in the cold, hidden in the math. Ancient roads where the stars map the path. They claim the new, but it's stolen from the past. Chemist's truth forever built to last. Scabs in the sand, Fibonacci in the grain. They colonized the mysteries, put shackles on the brain. Medicine from Imhotep, now they profit from pain. Spitting stolen knowledge like it's theirs to explain. Cloaked in the Nile's glow, where the lotus will bloom. Geometry birthed in the temple, not the classroom. DNA spirals, echo glyphs in the tomb. Ancient texts hum like a ghost in the room. Pyramids in the code, hidden in the math. Ancient roads where the stars map the path. They claim the new, but it's stolen from the past. Chemist's truth forever built.
The nature's in my vessel, won't hesitate to test you. Detroit versus everybody, we so special. Piezoelectric, we so connected. Don't disrespect it, living crystal perfect. Nature's in my vessel, won't hesitate to test you. Detroit versus everybody, we so special. City charged up, neon veins pumping static. Street lights buzzing, midnight feels automatic. Piezo in the soul, sparking life out of pressure. Crystals in my blood, every move a new measure. Motown to the marrow, gears grinding.
Nah, that's kind of tough right there. That's kind of tough right there, boy. Woo, the netchers in my vessels won't hesitate to test you. Listen, y'all think I be going crazy with these books. Woo!
natures in my vessel, won't hesitate to test you. Detroit versus everybody, we so special. Pizzo electric, we so connected. Don't disrespect it, living crystals perfected. The natures in my vessel, won't hesitate to test you. Detroit versus everybody, we so special. City charged up, neon veins pumping static. Street lights buzzing, midnight feels automatic. Pizzo in the soul, sparking life out of pressure. Crystals in my blood, every move a new measure. Motown to the marrow, gears grind in my core. Future stitched in steel, roots deep in the floor. Bow change in the grip, every the natures in my vessel, won't hesitate to test you. Detroit versus everybody, we so special. Pizzo electric, we so connected. Don't disrespect it, living crystals perfected. The natures in my vessel, won't hesitate to test you. Detroit versus everybody, we so special. City charged up, neon veins pumping static. Street lights buzzing, midnight feels automatic. Pizzo in the soul, sparking life out of pressure. Crystals in my blood, every move a new measure. Motown to the marrow, gears grind in my core. Future stitched in steel, roots deep in the floor. Bow change in the grip, every block's a conductor. Circuits in the struggle, pain turns to structure. The natures in my vessel, won't hesitate to test you. Detroit versus everybody, we so special. Pizzo electric, we so connected. Don't disrespect it, living crystal perfected. The natures in my vessel, won't hesitate to test you. Detroit versus everybody, we so special. Chants echo loud like the city still breathing. Legacy electric in the wisest season. Charge up the crowd, both surging the masses. Stadium on rocks, breaking sound wave blasts. Pizzo in the anthem, every pulse a reminder. Connected through the struggle, can't find a bonfire. The natures in my vessel, won't hesitate to test you. Detroit versus everybody, we so special. Pizzo electric, we so connected. Don't disrespect it, living crystal perfected. The natures in my vessel, won't hesitate to test you. Detroit versus everybody, we so special. Living crystal singing and vibrations in the street. Detroit's heartbeat thundering, syncopated beat. Pizzo electric lifeline. To the lab where the genius resides. Dr. Inky on a mission, breaking limits worldwide. Sales talk, yeah, they whisper, he decodes they signs. NRF to the fence, keep the body in line. Third ventricle spinning, fluid flow like a stream. Regulating souls, turning signs to dreams. Not just a teacher, he's the universe of seam. Healing through the ether, more profound than it seems. He rewires the system, every lesson's a gem. Dropping knowledge like jewels, he's the mind's best friend. He's the GOAT, yeah, he's the GOAT. Unlocking the secrets, keeping us afloat. He's the GOAT, yeah, he's the GOAT. Bronx raise a legend, get a man his coat. Microscope prophet with the vision so clear. Peering in the cells like he's seeing a year. 2025 knowledge, but it's timeless to hear. Holistic evolution, pulling wisdom near. Spinal fluid spirals, yeah, the cosmos within. Every molecule dancing where the soul begins. He's a map, the compass, the spark in the spin. Dr. Inky's teachings, they're the world's violin. You're the ocean in my veins, waves crashing, calling my name in every drop. I feel the spark. cell by cell, a love so deep no one can tell where you end and I start.
Molecules in motion, firing with devotion.
You're the water, loving me the cold inside. My chemistry, you flow.
You move, you breathe.
That shit is crazy.
Tides of
You're the ocean in my veins, waves crashing, calling my name in every drop. I feel the spark, building bridges cell by cell, a love so deep no one can tell where you end and I start.
molecules in motion, firing with devotion.
You're the water, loving me the cold inside. My chemistry, you flow.
You move, you breathe. Tides of you, tides of you.
Blueprints drawn, strands of light. Turn the dark into delight.
Each atom whispers who you are. You power up my hidden gears, drive my heart, erase my fears. You're my universe in a jar.
Dr. Inky in the lab, cooking up the remedy. 158, Bronx bound energy. Electrons dancing, they waltz in the ether. Protons hum, Mary spins a teacher. Photons beam, knowledge unseen. Genetic diversity, the code supreme. He got the vibe wired to the unseen streams. Teaching jet school, building cosmic dreams. Spooky action at a distance. Wireless connection to God. Spooky action at a distance. Quantum threads that never get lost. Yeah. Power transformation. Molecules collide.
Blueprint written in a helix twist. Codes and codons, nature's playlist. Rob with some DJs they don't miss. Spitting proteins, making life exist. Translation grammar, every beat precise. Evolution loops, rolling loaded dice. ATP fueling every step we take. Biology dancing to the moves we make.
Signals firing, electric streams. Cells be vibing, living dreams.
Who wrote the script to its laser thoughts, neurons.
One more cheers. Jealous amazing.
Heart shattered, fossils in the pavement. Thought I found truth, now I'm stuck in amazement. Natural selection, yeah, I chose to believe. But this theory's got no engine, left my soul to breathe. Survival of the fittest, my love stayed raw, but the mechanism missing, fatal flaw. Reading his words, I was deep in the zone. Now I'm out stranded, just a dog with no bone. Galapagos dream, now they feel like schemes. Every finch on a branch, just a fraud in my scene. The bun love, dog ain't got no spine. No mechanism, just a waste of time. The bun love, thought the truth would climb, but it fell, left my heart in ground. Species of despair, I evolved to a man. Mutations in my mind, yeah, I'm cursed, I confess. DNA strands like chains on my brain. Found out he's the bone, now I'm stuck in the rain. Origin of my tears, yeah, the title's a joke. Evolution of heartbreak, man, it's leaving me broke. I was biggest fan, now I'm sinking in mud. Darwin let me down, let me cough in a blood.
That's epic right there. That's crazy.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Big song, big bang, ain't a big thing. Quiet, it was silent to the echo sang. Keeper emerged from the quantum soup. Gold trim sharp in the melanin suit. Thermo threads glowing hot like fire. Criminal rise higher, the cosmos choir. Stars in the crowd, they burn and sway. This universe ours, we pave the way. Big bang, big song. It was quiet now.
Masonry is chemistry, chemistry is masonry. Truth hidden in plain sight so blatantly. Points and degrees, the quest for more light is quantum, quantum love affairs. Third dimension, third generation, Freemason, high like I'm free basin. Comedy, geometry retracing. I'm the doctor, I'm the patient. Publicly for the record we sacred. Sacred like the stars, information. Angles align, hearts collide. A blueprint written in the masonry is chemistry. Chemistry is masonry. Truth hidden in plain sight so blatantly. Points and degrees, the quest for more light is quantum, quantum love affairs. Step by step, I measure the climb. Ladders of gold, outside of time. Freemason, geometer, lines we draw, they conquer the past and the future, the hidden signs. Geometry's the language of the divine. Trace the stars, connect the lines, sacred circles, infinite designs. Every corner, every face, the universe is one embrace. Dr. Inky spitting science, straight from the block. 158, where the wisdom unlocks. Melanin anabolic, it's the spark in the veins. Electricity coursing, no torch to the flames. Fat don't burn, nah, it's power refined. Sugars a circuit, energy design. Holy water from aqua genesis, flowing through the body, limitless premises. Holy water from aqua genesis, turning every cell to light, it's effortless. Holy water from aqua genesis, flowing through the body, limitless premises. Holy water from aqua genesis.
Genesis, turning every satellite is effortless. Bronze prophet, holistic preacher on deck. Blueprints of the cosmos, etched in the neck. Talking melanin mechanics, cosmic kinetics. Every thought electric, the body magnetic. Souls vibing high, it's a sacred groove. Fast fuels the rhythm, sugar makes it move. Ancient truths in a modern lens. Power surging where the cosmos bends. Oh, holy water from aqua genesis, flowing through the body, limitless premises. Holy water from aqua genesis, turning every satellite is effortless. Holy water from aqua genesis, flowing through the body, limitless premises. Holy water from aqua genesis, turning every satellite is effortless. Bronx born, alchemy, knowledge divine. Inky's words echo every design. From the streets to the stars, wisdom unfurls. Teaching every soul it's an electric world. Clock ticks loud, it's the spark in my chest. Keeps time, keeps rhythm, better than the rest. The delays got patience, it waits on a beat. Holding the pause like a dancer on their feet. Oh, yeah. The buzz rides deep, it carries a fire. Wires through my soul, sets my veins on a choir. Insulation strong, keeps the chaos contained. A fortress of love where the wild is tamed. To be irreducible, to be institutional. The peace with the magnetic, undeniable pull. 4 bars spinning, a miracle, mechanical. The heart beats low, unbreakable. Clock like a whisper, a silent command. It starts the song, the conductor's hand. The delay said, wait, don't rush the groove. Oh, love's a tempo, gotta let it prove. The buzz takes the pulse, spreads it like a wave to the edges of me where the wild things crave. Insulation guards the wall of grace, keeps the rhythm steady in a reckless pace. The pulse, electric and free. 4 bars spinning in perfect symmetry. Undeniable pull. 4 parts spinning, a miracle, mechanical. Heart beats unbreakable. Big bang, ain't a big thing. Whispers loud in the quiet saying. Kept it rose from the quantum suit. Gold trim sharp, melanin suit. Silent streets, the stars align. Thermodynamic bending time. The chemi knew, they perform. Through the chaos, love is born. The Beatles drumming on my heart like needles. The Beatles buzzing through my veins, no sequels. Ancient vibes in a modern groove. Galaxies spin when I think of you. Echoes hum in a vacuum room. Love's a bang, not a sonic boom.
From the H to the O where the elements jive. Yeah. Harder than the electron with the essence of vibe. Hydrogen's the carrier, water the magician. Inky flows deep, got the whole world wish. I'll be the crib with the energy vibe. Posting events, keep the universe alive. Hydrogen whisper molecules collide. Drilling through the science, Chicago's pride. No scam, no scheme, just a current that runs. Electrons dance, sparking life in the lung. Ain't no scam, water is the essence. Flowing through the heartbeat, present in the presence. I be runs with life, the rhythm we give. The heart is where we live, where we always live. Hydrogen flex, burning like a click. Water rolls through, got the universe lit. I'm a magician with tricks, making dazzles drip. I be in the mix, never losing this grip. From the shot to the crib, we stay in the zone. Blueprint of the cosmos, written in stone. Electrons in motion, the beat in the bone. Heart of the matter, the RB's strong. Yeah. 158, where the wizard's born. Dr. Inky with the scrolls, early crack of dawn. Holistic healer streets, whisper his name. Bronx Pharaoh, black boy, chalk in the game. Israel ain't a place, it's the name of the light. Shadow rock, walking flames through the night. Sarah wore the crown, royal blood through the veins. Comedic threads stitched in a heavenly chain. I am his honey. Spirit is breath. Christ is in your heart. The truth will manifest. I am his honey. Spirit is breath. Christ is in your heart. Truth will manifest. Bronze pyramids, corner stores, hold the scrolls. Inky crack the code, watch the matrix fall. Bible from Kemet, chapters written in stone. Pharaohs in the block, claiming seats on the throne. Healing through the earth, mint and moringa.
See, this is the Bible flow right here. This is that Bible flow right here. This is that conversation that the Bible folks don't want to have. When you ask them, when you ask them, when Moses asked God what was his name, what did he reply? And he say, I am. When you go into Hebrew and you look up I am, I am is actually one word, which since Moses asked somebody what's their name and they responded, this is a name, and the name is Ani. The problem with that is a lot of folks don't like that because the original Book of the Dead from Kemet is also known as the Book of Ani. So if the Bible, the God of the Bible, is also saying that his name is Ani, that could create some uncomfortable space to have a conversation. I'm just saying. That's a very beautiful song.
Yeah. 158, where the wizard's born. Dr. Inky with the scrolls, early crack of dawn. Holistic healer streets, whisper his name. Bronx Pharaoh, black boy, chalk in the game. Israel ain't a place, it's the name of the light. Shadow rock, walking flames through the night. Sarah wore the crown, royal blood through the veins. Comedic threads stitched in a heavenly chain. I am his honey. Spirit is breath. Christ is in your heart.
Diamonds, corner stores, hold the scrolls. Inky crack the code, watch the matrix fall. Bible from Kemet, chapters written in stone. Pharaohs in the block, claiming seats on the throne. Healing through the herbs, mint and moringa. Truths in the tinctures, break chains from the linger. Teach the streets, let the energy align. Bronze prophet with the blueprint, timeless design. I am his honey. Spirit is breath. Christ is in your heart. The truth will manifest. I am his honey. Bags in the trunk, moving unit like a lotion. But my heart cracked, shattered, no solution. Thought with my dog, thought he had the blueprint. Now they saying no mechanism, just pollution. Ape to a kingpin, scales on the dresser. Fittest in the jungle, built pressure, no less. Now I'm questioning the gospel I was taught. Survival ain't enough when the mechanism caught. No mechanism, no plan, just smoke. Heart broke in the trap, truth hit, I choke. Charles, you my boy, not a myth, undone. No mechanism, no hope, I'm the broken one. Banana clips, theory split, hot, low facts. Microscope dreams, but the lens got cracks, From Georgia Clay to Galapagos sand, I was building an empire with Darwin's hand. Stacking green like photosynthesis, my growth. But they snatched the roots, left me with a ghost. Can't adapt to the loss, this hurt won't evolve. No mechanism, no fix, no problem to solve. No mechanism, no plan, just smoke. Heart broke in the trap, truth hit, I choke. Charge you my boy, not a myth, undone. No mechanism, no hope, I'm the broken one. Dr. Inky on the block, healing vibes, I'm on funny AE. Bronx roots deep, but his wisdom levitates. Kinetic energy flows through the veins, comedic medicine. Breaking physical chains, holistic paths. Mitochondria dance, ancestors whisper, giving science a chance. Hotep stand dreams, natural vibes align. Healing the spirit while the stars still shine. Healing the key medicine, flowing through the time. With HA and tonight, rhythms intertwine. Healing the key medicine, truth we define. Elevate the mind, body so combined. Alkaline water safe, smoking the breeze. Herbs on the counter, curing all disease. Teaching secrets lost, pyramids in his eyes. DNA unlocked under moonlit skies. Trolling like a bridge, but the wisdom stay real. Holistic flex, the vibrations we feel. No pills, no scripts, just a natural path. Bronx born healer, Dr. Inky's craft. Tune in to keep medicine, flowing through the time. With HJ and tonight, rhythms intertwine. Tune in to keep medicine, truth we define. Elevate the mind, body so combined.
Oh shucks. Messed up our flow right here. Hold up.
Dr. Inky from the Bronx where the roots stay deep. 158th where the ancestors speak. Holistic hands healing wounds unseen. Mixing Kemet with the Bible, the space in between. The IB and Kemet, that's the heart's true spark. Where carrots walk before Christ left his mark. The scriptures flipped it, rewrote the heart. We back to the beginning, every end to restart. He taught us medicine's map. QRST, 4 chambers, a rhythm, the code to be free. And she scrolls in the post, feel the prophecy, The eye be the heart, kerosene Christ. We circle through the ages, bring the truth to the light. I'm coming to the Bronx, we ignite what's right. The eye be the heart, kerosene Christ. Street corners goes home with the lessons he spread. Herbs in his bag, cures in his head. Modern day scribe with the ink he bled. Turn poison to power, raise the living from dead. The ribs hold the heart beats the key. Christ in the chest, that's divinity. Pharaohs knew the vibe, now we study the beat. Inky brought it back, made the cycle complete.
Yo. Kept a crowd out of Camino. Eternal crawl if in the venue. Beat the road of sun. First spin universe menu. Waves fold in silence. Particles burn violence. Quantum split the air. Elements from alliance. Crawl through the dark, no spark, just intent. Collapse of the wave, the cosmos first rain. Infinity crack, the first atom spoke. From chaos to order, the gods first joke. Kept rising, from the void arising. Chemman was shining, quantum field aligning. Wake a lap, first particle defining. Kappa scroll, the elements combining. The spin of the shell, the code in the dance. Entropy's in, no room for change. Sacred geometry, etching the sand. Chem in the whispers, let there be land. Eons in a blink, blink. Time got no patience. Wave forward, unfold. Birthing constellation. That's what the gods needed in the play. Kappa wrote the script, the cosmos obey. Kappa wrote the script, the cosmos obey.
Life we dance tonight. Rubber song spinning, breath so tight. Every step a spark, a quantum flight. Genome whisper secrets in the air. Epigenome pain, shadows lay as bare. Blueprints of rhythm we share. Optimization, we evolve, we grow. Signals of the cosmos glow. Love is light, stars radiate information. Hearts align, cosmic synchronization. Every code, every beat is creation. Love is light, stars radiate information. TRNA brings the words to the line. Translating sparks, making you mine. Our chemistry, a design so divine. Energy flows, ATP ignites. Compartments hold the balance of nights. We're galaxies bound and share right now. Love is light.
Bags in the trunk, moving units, like evolution. Damn, I know. My heart crack, shatter, no solution. Dog my dog, thought he had the blueprint.
That was kind of crazy right there. That's that Migo. That's kind of crazy right there.
Bags in the trunk, moving units, like evolution. Damn, I know. But my heart crack, shatter, no solution. Dog my dog, thought he had the blueprint. Now they say no mechanism, just pollution. A to a kingpin, scales on the dress. Fittest in the jungle, build pressure, no less. Now I'm questioning the gospel I was taught. Survival ain't enough when the mechanism call. No mechanism, no plan, just smoke. Heartbroken the trap, true hit, I choke. Charles, you my boy, not a myth undone. No mechanism, no hope, I'm the broken one done. I'm the broken one done. I'm the broken one done. Wanna go on. But Banana clips, theory split, hollow facts. Microscope dreams, but the lens got cracked. From Georgia clay to Galapagos sands, I was building empire with Darwin's hands. Stacking green like photosynthesis, my growth. But they snatched the roots, left me with a ghost. Can't adapt to the loss, this hurt won't evolve. No mechanism, no fix, no problem to solve. No mechanism, no plan, just smoke. Heartbroken in the trap, true hit, I choke. Charge you, my boy, not a myth undone. No mechanism, no hope, I'm the broken one. One a broken one, no, I'm the broken one. One a broken one. Na 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 na. Blueprint written in a helix twist. Codes and codons, nature's playlist. Ribosome DJs, they don't miss. Spitting proteins, making life exist. Translation, grammar, every beat precise. Evolution's loops, rolling loaded dice. ATP fueling every step we take. Biology dancing to the moves we make. Signals firing, electric streams. Cells be vibing, living dreams. Who wrote the script? Who is safe? Intelligent design in every wave. Love is light. The stars radiate information. DNA's a language. Cosmic narration. Every atom sings. Every spark align. AI and DNA. Same intelligent design. Tokenize the thoughts. Neurons buzz. Deep learning vibes. No error fuzz. Genome flipping. I see your spirit in your eyes, no lies, no disguise. Your touch and shivers down my spine. I'm caught, I'm loved, I'm lost in time. Sparks jumping off your skin. This is where it all begins. Your aura's electric, your pull magnetic. I'm drawn, I'm gone. I love you like a proton, love's an electron. Pull to you like planets to the sun. This is cosmic, this is real. You're the force I can't conceal. I love you like a proton, love's an electron. Your voice, it tickles my puzzle. No tricks, no slide, no placebo. Quantum tunneling through the night. Your gravity feels so right. Every glance is a solar flare. I'm floating, but you're right there. Your aura's electric, your pull magnetic. I'm drawn, I'm gone. I love you like a proton, love's an electron. Pull to you like planets to the sun. This is cosmic, this is real. You're the force I can't conceal. I love you like a proton, love's an electron.
Minister Inky.
From the Bronx to the lab where the genius resides. Dr. Inky on a mission, breaking limits worldwide. Cells talk, yeah, they whisper, he decodes their signs. And our F2 defense, keep the body aligned. Third ventricle spinning, fluid flows like a stream. Regulating souls, turning science to dreams. Not just a teacher, he's the universal stream. Healing through the ether, more profound than it seems. He rewires the system, every lesson's a gem. Dropping knowledge like jewels, he's the mind's best friend. He's the GOAT, yeah, he's the GOAT. Unlocking the secrets, keeping us afloat. He's the GOAT, yeah, he's the GOAT.
the Bronx, raise a legend, get a man his code. Do microscope, profit with the vision so clear. Peering in the cells like you seeing it. Yeah, 2025, my knowledge, but it's timeless to hear. Holistic evolution, pulling wisdom near. Spinal fluid spirals.
Life we dance tonight. Rubber song spinning threads so tight. Every step a spark, a quantum flight. Yeah. Genome whisper secrets in the air. Epigenome paint shadows layers bare. A blueprint's a rhythm we share. Optimization, we evolve, we grow. Signal sound, the cosmos. Rolling through the sand like a thought in the skies. The scare rap spins true where the cosmos collide. Energy whispers, it never says goodbye. The Beatles crawl, the Beatles rise. A wave becomes a particle, a sphere holds the flame. Disorder bursts the chaos, yet the chaos writes my name. Beatles, over and over, spinning the world in the grip of their shoulders. Beatles, under and over, rolling through time till the blackness is sober. The heat fades low where the order begins. A stillness so perfect, it hums from within. The void sings softly, entropy takes a bow in the shadow of silence. The scarab knows how. The second law is dancing, feeding life through decay. The third law holds the promise that the stillness will stay. Grip of the shoulders, under and over, rolling through time till the blackness is sober.
I have to apologize about this song, bro. Something's wrong with this song. I don't know what it is. It's like I just want to hear it again and again and again and again. I really apologize about this song right here. This is crazy.
Rolling through the sand like a thought in the skies. The scare rap spins true where the cosmos collide. Energy whispers, it never says goodbye. The Beatles crawl, the Beatles rise. A wave becomes a particle, a sphere holds the flame. Disorder bursts the chaos, yet the chaos writes my name. Beatles, over and over, spinning the world in the grip of their shoulders. Beatles, under and over, rolling through time till the blackness is sober. The heat fades low where the order begins. A stillness so perfect, it hums from within. The void sings softly, entropy takes a bow in the shadow of silence. The scarab knows how. The second law is dancing, feeding life through decay. The third law holds the promise that the stillness will stay. Grip of the shoulders, under and over, rolling through time till the blackness is sober.
secrets hide. Every curve's a code, every turn's a guide. Growth flows slow like in time, washing us clean in a metabolic run. Patterns in the blood, they never lie. Do the math, baby, feel the proof. Every number leads me back to you. Golden spiral spinning through the truth. Fibonacci love, efficient and smooth. Yeah. Do the math, yeah. Do the math. Doubling up with a
Dr. Inky, Bronx Prophet 158 throne. Holistic sermons, cure written in the bone. 60 and 60, no excuses, no clones. Heartbeat, syncopate to the metronome zone. Flip the script, diabetes on the ropes. Melanin armor, the healer's antidote. Cardio gospel, sweat drips to hope. Life's marathon, running past the scope. Melanin versus diabetes is the movement. Black's anatomy is the study, the improvement. Dr. Inky's revolution, we the students. Healing in the streets, Bronx to the blueprint. Greens on the plate, kale collides with fate. From the root to the seed, life's work never late. No pills, no needles, just discipline's gate. Elders' wisdom echo, health the only state. Heart disease is mental, arteries breathe clear. Bloodstreams dance, no sugar to stare. 60-minute scope, the years, no fear. Dr. Inky words in the air, sharp as a spear. 158, that's the tempo, that's the big.
Oh no. Hey. Dr. Inky in the lab cooking up the remedy. 158 Bronx bound energy. Electrons dancing, they waltz in the ether. Protons hum, every spin's a teacher. Photons beam, knowledge unseen. Genetic diversity, the code supreme. He got a vibe wide to the unseen stream. Teaching jet school, building cosmic dream. Spooky action at a distance. Wireless connection to God. Spooky action at a distance. Quantum threads that never get lost. Power transformation, molecules collide. Alchemy of
Chalk dust on the blackboard, hieroglyphs in the static, blueprints for the cosmos, ancestor schematic, pharaohs had the formulas, Euclid just jacked it, alchemy to atoms, now they patent the magic, stealing light from the sun, that's Kemet's invention, quantum particles dance, they forgot to mention, Ra wrote the algorithm, cosmic ascension, modern science just plagiarized the dimensions.
Pyramids in the code, hidden in the map. Ancient roads where the stars map the path. They claim the new, but it's stolen from the past. Chemist's true, forever built to last.
Scabs in the sand, Fibonacci in the grain. They colonized the mysteries, put shackles on the brain. Medicine from Emotep, now they profit from pain. Spitting stolen knowledge like it's theirs to explain. Cloaked in the Nile's glow.
Pyramid stack, knowledge cut on a stone. Ancestor whispering, I'm never alone. Hieroglyph dreams, cold cracked in the sand. They took it and ran, now it's branded as man. Quantum physics, they skimming from scrolls. Papyrus the lab, so they just switched up the roles. Land of Kemet, where it all began. Pyramid stack, knowledge cut on a stone. Ancestor whispering, I'm never alone. Hieroglyph dreams, cold cracked in the sand. They took it and ran, now it's branded as man. Quantum physics, they skimming from scrolls. Papyrus the lab, so they just switched up the roles.
Land of Kemet, where it all began. Science, math, medicine, the master plan. Still in knowledge, they acting brand new. But the roots run deep, yeah, deeper than you. Sacred geometry, stars align in the grid. Blueprint of the cosmos, yeah, they hear what we did. Algebra birth for the now with kids. Now they claiming it's dead, man, ignorance bliss. Chemistry brewing, go from the sand. Turn the mundane to divine with a touch of the hand. Tell me how they forget what was known. How they sit on the throne that they stole from my own. Land of Kemet, where it all began. Science, math, medicine, the master plan.
On the Galapagos, scribbling in the mist. Thought he cracked the code, evolutionist twist. Beaks on the birds, yeah, the finch in the mix. With no genes in the script, just gaps in the gist. A voyage of wonder, but the math ain't there. Stranded on the seas of unanswered air. Selection's a game, but the rules unclear. No DNA to steer, just faith and fear. Old Charles, the father of the fable. But the table wasn't stable. No Mendel, no map, no cradle. Just a ship and a dream, no label. Debunked in the echoes, theories undone. Truth rose in like the setting sun. No mechanism, just pieces unspun. Darwin's dilemma, the race ain't won. Fossils in the dirt, but the thread don't weave. Try to patch our holes with what he believed. Survival of the fittest, but where's the key? Nature whispers secrets, but he lost the spree. No CRISPR, no helix, no double twist. Just guesses in the dark, something was missed. This voyage was grand, his mind was vast, but science ran forward, left him in the past.
Untold, this ancient goal, yeah. Caparize, the scarab glows. Living vortex, where it flows. Magic 9, the cipher spins. Camino play, the world begins.
The Beatles with the shits, comedic quantum hits. You better stop playing, this ain't just glazing. The Beatles with the shits, comedic quantum hits. Whoa.
Blue magic on the rise. Sora crazy, watch it fly.
Beatles with the shits.
Big bang, ain't a big thing. Quiet ride, silent sign. Quantum waves, they dance, they fall. Truth untold, this ancient goal, yeah. Caparize, the scarab glows. Living vortex, where it flows. Magic 9, the cipher spins. Camino play, the world begins.
The Beatles with the shits, comedic quantum hits. You better stop playing, this ain't just glazing. The Beatles with the shits, comedic quantum hits. Whoa.
Blue magic on the rise. Sora crazy, watch it fly. Numbers bend and multiply. Yeah, yeah. Silent sparks ignite the dark. Golden arcs, they leave a mark. Vibration speaks, it hums, it moans. Universe crack, we found our home. Get that blue, that mystic haze, spinning out in endless waves. Candle.
Ancient script in the grind. Scabs push knowledge, compressing the time. Dung ball, dead all energy divine. Never gone, only twisted, reshaped in the line. Chaos feeds the flame, stars birthed in the clash. Evolution, disorder flips, gold from the ash. Law of the third, zero pulls us to still. Perfect symmetry, pre-times black will. The Beatles, they roll and they roll. The Beatles, they carry the whole. The Beatles, they dance in the sand. The Beatles, are cold in their hands.
Dr. Inky on the block, bronze prophet with the keys. Healing from 158, verbs and remedies. Taught me about the spark, cardiac symphonies. Essay to AV, or Perkins and flow at ease. Electric in my chest, stronger than the brain. Magnetized thoughts, pulling stars through my veins. QRST, the poster resurrection plane. This ain't no science fiction, it's the heart's domain. The ABCs of QRST, the source of life where God speaks to me. Through the rhythm, through the beat, through the chemistry. QRST, until they feel infinity.
Block properties teaching the lesson. 158, knowledge the weapon. Quantum chemistry, protons in session. Molecular machines, God's own invention. Structure water dripping, clarity's land. H2O whispers where the lesson begins. Dr. Inky said flow like the stream. Electrons dance in a quantum dream. H2O is my E. Molecules in the gleam. Structure type pristine. Energy unseen. H2O is my E. Drippy turns supreme. Holistic preacher, no pulpit, just proof. Teaching the youth every atom's the.
All right, so obviously, this is this book, right? You're gonna start figuring. The more you hear these songs, the more you're gonna start figuring out. H2O is my E. Yeah, this is this book right here. This song is this book, or at least out of this book.
Bronx block properties teaching the lesson. 158, knowledge the weapon. Quantum chemistry, protons in session. Molecular machines, God's own invention. Structure water dripping, clarity's land. H2O whispers where the lesson begins. Dr. Inky said flow like the stream. Electrons dance in a quantum dream. H2O is my E. Molecules in the gleam. Structure type pristine. Energy unseen. H2O is my E. Drippy turns supreme. Holistic preacher, no pulpit, just proof. Teaching the youth every atom's the truth. Protons spinning their infinite loop. Electrons hum, they can't connect the root. Bronx to Toronto, the knowledge it grew. Healing the world with that structure blue. Charged like ions, the vibes electric. His words molecular, they intersected. Alchemy flows, no deception detected. Quantum flow, every lesson perfected. H2O is my E. Molecules in the gleam. Structure type pristine. Energy unseen. H2O is my E. Drip eternal supreme.
party wear the crown, but the puzzle missed a piece, left him chasing the sound. Echoes of questions, theories underground. He saw the finches, saw the change, but the core was out of range. No gears to turn, no thread to sow. The why behind the how you never shows. You left us in the dark, a spark but no flame, just a question mark. Trying to map the stars, but the sky fell through. Darwin's dilemma, what you couldn't prove. Shows, you left us in the dark, a spark but no flame, just a question mark. Try to map the stars, but the sky fell through. Darwin's dilemma, what you couldn't prove. He said survival's game, nature's design, but where's the
Yo, I misspelled the name of this on purpose. I was trying to troll Unc. My pet peeve is the name, but I misspelled it like that.
Yeah. Beard full of theories, but the math didn't stick. Tracing Finch beaks, still missed the genetic trick. Galapagos dreams, fossils in his grip, but the code of the code never got that script.
Now, how did I know he was going to talk to me about them different size beaks before today?
Yeah. Beard full of theories, but the math didn't stick. Tracing Finch beaks, still missed the genetic trick. Galapagos dreams, fossils in his grip, but the code of the code never got that script. Victorian vibes, ink on parchment. His logic a ship, but the whole had a dent. Nature's orchestra, but no maestro scene. DNA silent, Darwin left the scene. Pigeons in his letters, mysteries in his eyes. Selection wrote the melody, but no rhythm to the skies. Darwin's doubt echoes loud, no mechanism in the crowd. Theory strong, but it fell short. Left the world with a missing report.
Thought he cracked the code, decipher of life's prose. Chasing finches through the islands where the wild wind blows. Galapagos dreams, theory stitched at the seams, but no thread to tie the wire, just a patchwork of schemes. Nature whispers he's strained to hear the tune, but the mechanism stay ghost, hid behind the moon. He saw the trees, but not the forest roots deep. A prophet in the shallows where the secrets don't sleep. No mechanism, no foundation. On 158 where the air stays real. Dotted inky with the herbs, got a power to heal. See my sin no word. Yeah, see my sin the water, bit of truth in a cup. Sipping knowledge from the Bronx, yeah, he feeling inside, he's filling us up. Hey, teaching remedies, roots run deep like trees. Holistic visions got the world on its knees. Not a chemist, but a wizard mixing nature and faith. Inky's magic got us feeling like we're touching the gates. Tell me, what's the cure for a world so ill? He said, blue magic is the power of will. Blue magic from the American healer. Healing the mind, body, soul, he's the dealer. See most dreams, bitter herbs in the steamer. Blue magic from the American healer.
no lab coat?
brother take the test. He's so sad.
It's built to last. Oh, the Beatles with the shit. The Beatles with the shit. The Beatles with the shit. I've been on the hit. Coming on, moving wavy. All twisting, feeling crazy. Cosmic rhythm, nothing lazy. Infinite won't betray me. Numbers on the top divine. Circles loop, they realign. From the void, we build the climb. And this love bends the time. Holistic genius with a vibe so tight. New Imhotep, yeah, he's shining right. Melanin pioneer, wisdom in his veins.
Yo, StreamYard trying to act like we hit our limit of sharing. Yo, StreamYard is trolling for sure right now.
Yeah. Breaking down barriers, rewriting lanes. He's the guy we've been seeking. Soul's foundation, he's been teaching. The founder of the soul. Self-organizing, universal light. The founder of the soul. Bringing balance, healing right. The founder of the soul. Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Inky on the block, Bronx prophet with the keys. Healing from 158, herbs and remedies. Taught me about the spark, cardiac symphonies. S.A. to A.V., per Perkins, J-Flow with ease. Electric in my chest, stronger than the brain. Magnetized thoughts, pulling stars through my veins. QRC, the postal resurrection plane. This ain't no science fiction, it's the heart's domain. The ABC start with QRC, the source of life where God speaks to me. Through the rhythm, through the beat, through the chemistry. QRC, cause let's feel infinity. Street corners turn to temples, wisdom in the air. Inky broke it down, the truth laid bare. Said the heart's a conductor, love's electric flare, while the brain's just a shadow, caught unaware. Holistic killer, alchemy of the soul. Plants and vibrations making broken hearts whole. This ain't a trend, it's the ancient scroll. From the Bronx to the cosmos, we regain control. ABC, start with QRC, the source of life where God speaks to me. Through the rhythm, through the beat, through the chemistry. QRC concepts, feel.
Hold on, let me try something real quick. All right, I believe we just normalized. But it kicked all the Twitch people off. Man, where's my Twitter people? Trolling right now.
Yeah. Dr. Inky on the block, Bronx prophet with the keys. Healing from 158, herbs and remedies. Taught me about the spot, cardiac symphonies. S.A. to A.V., Perkin J flow with ease. Electric in my chest, stronger than the brain. Magnetized thoughts, pulling stars through my veins. QRST, the postal resurrection plane. This ain't no science fiction, it's the heart's domain. The ABC story QRST, the source of life where God speaks to me. Through the rhythm, through the beat, through the chemistry. QRST, cause let's feel infinity. Street corners turn to temples, wisdom in the air. Inky broke it down, the truth laid bare. Said the heart's a conductor, love's electric flare, while the brain's just a shadow, caught unaware. Holistic killer, alchemy of the soul. Plants and vibrations making broken hearts whole. This ain't a trend, it's the ancient scroll. From the Bronx to the cosmos, we regain control. ABC story QRST, the source of life where God speaks to me. Through the rhythm, through the beat, through the chemistry. QRST concepts, feel infinity. Knows whisper secrets coded in a wave. The fiber sing songs that the ancients gave. Heartbeats, sermons, resurrection in a cave. From the depths of the Bronx to the soul, we say. The ABC story QRST, the source of life where God speaks to me. Through the rhythm, through the beat, through the chemistry. QRST concept, feel the fame. The ABC story QRST. From the Bronx where the roots stay deep. 158th where the ancestors speak. Holistic hands healing wounds unseen. Mixing Kemet with the Bible, the space in between. The I be in Kemet, that's the heart's true spark. Where carrots walked before Christ left his mark. The scriptures flipped it, rewrote the art. We back to the beginning, every end a restart. He taught us medicine's mad. QRST, 4 chambers, the rhythm, the code to be free. Inch scrolls in the post for the prophecy. That I be the heart, carrots in Christ. We circle. Masonry is chemistry. Chemistry is masonry. True hidden in plain sight so blatantly. Points and degrees. The quest for more light is quantum. Quantum love affairs. Third dimension, third generation. Freemason, high like I'm freebasing. Pneumatic geometry retracing. I'm the doctor, I'm the patient. Publicly, for the record we sacred. Sacred, like the stars in formation.
Angles align, hearts collide. Blueprint written in the sky.
Masonry is chemistry. Chemistry is masonry. True hidden in plain sight so blatantly. Points and degrees. The quest for more light is quantum. Quantum love affairs. Step by street preacher in the zone. Minister Inky got the Bronx on the phone. God ain't a man, not a throne, not a dome. He's the wave, he's the beat, he's the pulse in your bones. Quantum sermons, yeah, they light of the night. Teaching us God ain't just wrong or right. He's the echo in the halls, the spectrum of sight. He's the song we all hum, the spark of our fight. Electrons dance in a holy parade. Frequency shift, that's the sound he made. Feel it buzz, feel it shake, feel the light cascade. God is music, the aura vibrating light. God is rhythm, the day blending into night. Feel the bass, let it guide you, hold you tight. God is music, the aura vibrating light. Minister Inky got the cosmos in his grip. Electromagnetic sermons, let the truth slip. Mechanical waves, moving hips, moving lips. Guys a DJ spinning tracks on a spaceship, yeah. Bronx nights clean with celestial flow. Like biz, like
beats in the stereo glow. Preaching stars, preaching hearts, letting us know that God is a tempo, the high and the low.
I got caught out there listening to that.
Hide where the shadows dance. Dr. Inky's got the healing hands. Electrons hum, photons glow. He's teaching things only the cosmos knows. Protons spinning in a secret song. Energy shifting, pulling us along. Spooky action at a distance. Wireless connection to God.
If y'all try to act like y'all was not dancing to that Backstreet Boy, listen, stop hating. Half y'all listening to this was dancing to the Backstreet Boys.
He talks of jeans like colors in the sky. A tapestry of life you can't deny. Jet school lessons in the midnight air. Wisdom flows, he's everywhere. Transformations in the unseen stream. Reality bends like a lucid dream. Spooky action at a distance.
Come on now.
From the Bronx to the stars, he rises tall, teaching cells how to fight, how to stand, how to brawl. In our F2, got the system on lock. Defenses is so tight, like a vault with no clock.
Cerebral waves twist and the ventricles deep. Third eye spinning where the soul does lead. Holistic magic flows from his pen. Dr. Inky, the teacher, the best has been. He's the GOAT. He's number one, the best ever.
Like a galaxy inside, regulates the rhythm, keeps the soul in stride. From 158 to the world he preaches, dropping knowledge like beats his wisdom teaches.
Lungs breathe true, cells light the fire. Every word he speaks lifts you higher and higher. Alchemy in motion, he's the healer of men. Dr. Inky's the answer again and again. He's the GOAT. He's number one, the best ever.
Yeah. 158, what a wisdom born. Dr. Inky with the scrolls, early crack of dawn. Holistic healer streets, whisper his name. Bronze Pharaoh, black boy, chalk in the game. Israel ain't a place, it's the name of the light. Child of Ra, walking flames through the night. Sarah wore the crown, royal blood through the veins. Comedic thread stitched in a heavenly chains.
I am his honey.
Spirit is breath.
Christ is in your heart.
The truth will manifest.
I am his honey.
Bronze pyramids, corner stores, hold the scrolls. Inky crack the code, watch the matrix fold. Bible from Kemet, chapters written in stone. Pharaohs in the block, claiming seats on the throne. Healing through the herbs, man, and moringa. Truths in the tinctures, break chains from the lingo. Teach the streets, let the energy align. Bronze prophet with the blueprint, timeless design.
I am his honey.
Spirit is breath.
Christ is in your heart.
The truth will manifest.
Truth will manifest. I am his honey.
Magnets hum, they whisper to the steel. I ain't gotta pull, it's the gravity I feel. Oxygen chasing, breathing in the deal. Conductors in the veins, got the circuit on the wheel. Blueprint card in the dust to the spark. Electric veins glow when the world go dark. Flow through the wires, heartbeat art. Every pulse of rhythm, the conductor's mark. Magnetic ties, they spin, they sway. North meets south, the rules obey. Energy bound, it'll never stray. Electric light where the charges. Pigment what? Melanin who? Color-coded truth, it's a spectrum's hue. Follow the pool, the bond stays true. Pigment what? Melanin who? Pigment what? Melanin who? Color-coded truth, it's a spectrum's hue. Follow the pool, the bond stays true. Pigment what? Melanin who? Atoms dance, got the protons tight. Negative, positive, opposites ignite.
Hold up. Pigment what? Melanin who? Yeah, we got to get tough with that.
Magnets hum, they whisper to the steel. I ain't gotta pull, it's the gravity I feel. Oxygen chasing, breathing in the deal. Conductors in the veins, got the circuit on the wheel. Blueprint card in the dust to the spark. Electric veins glow when the world go dark. Flow through the wires, heartbeat art. Every pulse of rhythm, the conductor's mark. Magnetic ties, they spin, they sway. North meets south, the rules obey. Energy bound, it'll never stray. Electric light where the charges. Pigment what? Melanin who? Color-coded truth, it's a spectrum's hue. Follow the pool, the bond stays true. Pigment what? Melanin who? Pigment what? Melanin who? Color-coded truth, it's a spectrum's hue. Follow the pool, the bond stays true. Pigment what? Melanin who? Atoms dance, got the protons tight. Negative, positive, opposites ignite. Field lines draw, where the vision takes flight. A science of the soul, turn the dark to light. Conductors bend but don't break. Circuit spin stories that the wise can't fake. Blueprint in the spark, every beat's a quake. Energy eternal for the future safe.
Yeah, got da.
Yeah.
Down on 158th, they know your name. Dr. Inky's got the cure, not the game. Holistic truth, you rewrite the frame. Grey's Anatomy's dead, ain't no light in their flame. Yeah, you teach the spark, not the pill they sell. Life's in the charge, not the lab coat spell. Electric currents flow where the body dwells. Magnetism moves what the heart compels. You flip the script, you shine the glow. They never knew the life we know. Electricity, magnetism, all life. Not the chemicals they come from, nah, not tonight. It's the vibe in the wire, the spark in the soul. Not the chemistry mix in the doctor's bowl. Grey's Anatomy can't hold a candle to black. They don't see the wavelengths that keep us intact. Chemicals break, but the light won't crack. Dr. Inky's blueprint, we're taking it back. You hear the unseen, the pulse and the beam. Teach the anatomy of every dream. Electric flows through our bloodstream streams. Magnetic love in every gleam. Down on 158 with a whisper spark. Dr. Inky in the lab pulling truth from the dark. He got scrolls in his hand, got the facts in his brain. Every word that he dropped breaks the science chain. Told us evolution's just a crumbling map. Bring the guys to the table, time to fill in the gaps. Bronx nights, we vibing under skies that crack. He said, watch the throne, the gods are back. The gods are back. The gods are back. The gods are back. Like the torches, feel the force, no science hack. The gods are back. The gods are back. Bronx to the world, Dr. Inky on the track. Debate the lies, rewrite the skies. Forensic truth. Holistic killer with the remedy stash. Start a block.
Thought it was silent, not a sound in the air. Kept her emerge from the quantum soup so rare. Gold trim sharp in a melanin suit. Thermodynamic threads giving truth to the roots. The camera who perform, they light up the dark. A cosmic orchestra striking the spark. Big bang, ain't a big thing. We rise, we shine, we sing. Repeat, repeat, let the echo hang. Big bang, ain't a big.
All right, hold up. So this right there. Actually, I should have used that one. Sounded wild sus. All right, so when you go to my page, boom, go to playlist, and this is right here. Look, right here. When you go to my playlist, boom, go right to my page, hit the playlist. And all these songs gonna be in there. And by it's like another 20 or something missing songs from there. They'll be in there by tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But you could just go in there, hit the playlist, and then put the playlist on shuffle. So all the songs keep rotating. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the songs I did remixes of. Some of the songs I did remixes of. So all you got to do is go right there to the playlist, lock this playlist in, and you lit. You know what I'm saying? Lock this playlist in and you lit. Man, listen, that's exactly what I tried to, you know what I'm saying? I tried to create a vibe for myself. So when I'm walking, working out, or just, you know what I'm saying? Like, the children running around, because nowadays there's so much different stuff going on with the music. You'll play a song today, the next day the guy is on the news, you know what I'm saying? Or it's something crazy in bed. So I just wanted to have something that I could play loud and bump in the house, but I don't got to worry about the neighbors looking at me crazy or my children looking at me like, Dad, is it okay if we play this? Like, can we play this music when you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it works in all environments. And it's a study guide. Like, you're learning a lot of different things, whether you even know it or not, while you're just listening to the music.
From 158, the bronze got a sage. Got a Yankee wisdom, bustin' out a cage. College to healer, black ink in the vein. Saying Grey's Anatomy books outdated and plain. Black's anatomy, flip the whole frame. Talking light electricity, magnetic waves. Chemicals that ain't sparking a flame. Life's in the charge, not the lab coat's claims. Light, electricity, magnetism, light. Now the chemicals, not the surgeon night. Electricity, magnetism, light. Feel the current, let it cut through the stripe. Energy flows, it ain't bottled in pills. Magnetism aligns, that's the real thrill. Electric sparks in the souls in the grid. Light up the path where the lost ones hid. Darkers in the dark, trying to fight with a blind. Raised pages heavy, but they lag and get behind. Black's anatomy shining, every word refined. Life's in the charge and the current's divine. Electricity, magnetism, light. Now the chemicals, not the surgeon night. Electricity, magnetism, light. Feel the current, let it cut through the stripe. Feel the current, let it cut through the stripe. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
big song, big bang, ain't a big thing. Quiet, it was silent till the echo sang. Keeper emerged from the quantum soup. Gold trim sharp in the melanin suit. Thermo threads glowing hot like fire. Kim and the rise higher, the cosmos choir. Stars in the crowd, they burn and sway. This universe ours, we pave the way.
Rolling through the sand like a thought in disguise. The scarab spins truth where the cosmos collide. Energy whispers, it never says goodbye. The Beatles crawl, the Beatles rise. A wave becomes a particle, a sphere holds the flame. Disorder bursts the chaos, yet the chaos rise. My name Beatles, Beatles, Beatles. Over and over, spinning the world in the grip of their shoulders. Beatles, Beatles, Beatles. Under and over, rolling through time till the blackness is sober. The heat fades lower, the order begins. The stillness so perfect, it hums from within. The void sings softly, entropy takes a bow. In the shadow of silence, the scarab knows how. The second law is dancing, feeding life through decay. The third law holds the promise that the stillness will stay.
My bad. You know this joint right here get me, man. This is
First diabetes. We here. Time to make magic, baby.
Rolling through the sand like a thought in disguise. The scarab spins truth where the cosmos collide. Energy whispers, it never says goodbye. The Beatles crawl, the Beatles rise. A wave becomes a particle, a sphere holds the flame. Disorder bursts the chaos, yet the chaos rise. My name Beatles, Beatles, Beatles. Over and over, spinning the world in the grip of their shoulders. Beatles, Beatles, Beatles. Under and over, rolling through time till the blackness is sober. The heat fades lower, the order begins. The stillness so perfect, it hums from within. The void sings softly, entropy takes a bow. In the shadow of silence, the scarab knows how. The second law is dancing, feeding life through decay. The third law holds the promise that the stillness will stay. Beatles, Beatles, Beatles. Under and over, rolling through time till the blackness is sober.
This is why you have to go to Amazon and get the book, Rich abs, poor abs, now.